Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hello everyone. Hello. How's it going? So today is Arya's birthday. She has a little special treat today. Some chicken necks. I know. She loves chicken necks. Who would have thought? Hope everybody's doing good today. Hey, 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 calm. You've got to say hi to everyone first. Say hi. Say hi. Stop. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Hey, say hi. Arya. Say hi. 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 No. Now you say hi. She's only going to do it for a treat. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Arya. It's your birthday and you're 2. You're now 2 years old. You're crossing the not puppy threshold. You're now just going to be a dog. Okay? Just a dog. Not a puppy. Go to sit down. Go sit down. Yes. Look at this. Look at this right here. What's this? Look at this. Swipe it on your bed. Chicken neck blood. But she gets 2 of them. What's up, cuz? She gets 2 of them. So she's got one more, and she's gonna eat that one when she wants. Which will probably be immediately after the next. No, no, no. You eat the first one. What a kid. I'm gonna go wash my hands off. I'll be right back. By the way, hey, eat your first one. Eat your first one. Eat the first one. You can have that one after. Eat that one. What's up, Cuddles? How you doing, Cuddles? Hi, Maori. Okay. I'm gonna save that for that other one for her. Hey, why? Why did Cuddles' message not come up? I see it come up on the other screen. What the heck? That's weird. Unless it said that Maori's message was from Cuddles. That's weird. By the way, I'm in Arizona today, streaming from a golf course, if you're wondering. Hi, Cuddles.
Howdy, howdy.
Arya's 2 years old today.
Oh, that's nice. Did you make her a cake?
Nope, I got her some chicken necks. Raw chicken necks. She has one more, but I'm going to save it. You wait. Later you can have it. You see, I'm streaming from Arizona today. Golf course.
What? Oh, your green screen?
Yeah,
Uh,
that's where I'm at. Ain't no thing. So, what are you doing?
huh?
What are you doing today?
Well, I worked. Now I'm just playing RuneScape. I don't really feel like I'm playing Valheim today. I don't know.
Well, you haven't felt like playing it for a long time.
Well, I want to play it. I just don't want to do all the grind again on a new map. Like, not because once they have the update, they're gonna have to use a new map and all that. So.
That's right. That's why I'm just doing that solo game so I can grind there and just kind of redo everything a second time, which is fun. Fun for me anyway.
I don't mind doing the grind. Just I don't feel it right now.
I hear you.
I say that as I'm
You're
doing
entitled to
the
everything you want to do.
I'm literally doing the slowest skill to train in RuneScape. It takes like 300 hours.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, why do I have a black spot there? Oh, it's gone. Look at now. I fixed it. I was thinking of like another game to play, but I don't know which one I want to play. There's so many different ones that I was looking at.
I like new stuff.
Well, I was thinking of going back to Assassin's Creed, but I also want to play Phoenix, that one we were playing before. Phoenix Rising or whatever.
Oh, that's the game you were playing, yeah. It looked like it was
It's
pretty.
funny that I always say we when I really mean me, but like, I guess I'm playing it with all of you guys. Hey, look at that. We reached 970 subscribers. Yes. Only 30 more to go. Let's do it. Oh. Fix this stupid mic. But I bet you if I was to like turn on Warzone, you'd be all about that.
Maybe. I don't know. Make some tomahawk steaks here in a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, some fingerling potatoes with rosemary and garlic.
Oh, yummy.
And either asparagus or Brussels sprouts. I haven't decided.
Brussels sprouts. No, asparagus I would go with for myself.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Brussels sprouts. They don't
I like
digest
both.
properly.
They don't digest properly for anyone.
No. I was able to make another Draugr bow finally, because I finally got some silver. Ooh. Silver's all done. Is there anything else I need to make? How much silver do I have? Silver, silver. Let's make some armor. wonder where Bomber is today, if he's playing Valheim or what. Working on his castle. Oh, I need wolf pelts. That's right, I need more. Wolf chest. Oh, I need chains. Oh, I need teeth. Right. I have all that stuff here, I think. Alright, I can make that now. Maybe I'll make the helmet instead. Drake helmet. Bam. Gun. So they did increase the drop rate because I was able to get a Drake helmet, no problem.
Oh, really?
Like
I mean, it really isn't a problem. It took me like 20 kills, 25 kills.
Yeah, it's not really that much.
It's just annoying because they spawn so infrequently.
Yep. The helmet's hella cool though. And it has a frost resistance, so oh no, that one doesn't. Wait, why does that helmet not have a frost resistance? I thought it did. Add some valuables. Oh, I gotta go on a. I'm just gonna search for the merchant too. That's the other thing I gotta do. Where did I put those stupid teeth? I think I put them. I don't even think I brought them here. We'll get them after. Wood's gonna go up top. So we'll go back in here. So JP and I played a pretty sweet game last night after we did duos. After you guys left. Fuck.
I would assume so.
It was like 16 and 12. I think we had for kills each. And
duos
we got
is like
third.
so much. Like, I like duos. I don't like that it's a slower pace usually.
Right.
But like, I like it. It's
like it
way
too.
more man. It's almost always one-on-one gunfights.
It's like
And
all.
I
was just gonna say, it's like what we should do is we get into a party of 4, but we just split off and do duos.
No. No, I don't think so. But I think we need to spread out a little bit more. We're always like right on top of each other. Like we can't cover each other's angles because we're always on each other's buttholes.
Yeah, I agree to that. 100%. Okay, where was oh, this is the mountain. Let's get some rested. Did I put the teeth over here? I might take some stamina potions with me just to see how that works. Okay, 15 minutes. Rested 15 minutes. Did put some frost arrows in there, that's right. I wonder where this mountain goes to. It'd be sweet if there's a merchant right on this mountain. Oh shit. I got another vein right here. Oops. Where is that submarine? I seen a video on how to find silver vein without the wishbone. No Bomber. I don't know where Bomber. Bomber's probably playing with. He's probably playing. What's it called? Black Ops. He likes that Blackout game. I thought he'd be building his castle tonight, but. You're gonna play Rex? Oh yeah. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Come on, Gollum. Give me a Gollum trophy, because your Gollum trophies are sweet. Silver's right here. We got it. Now, I don't know what this vein. I wonder how long this vein is. Well, it's not that big. It doesn't end this far. I guess that's bigger than that. Hi. What are you looking at me for? Hmm? What do you think? You think if you go outside, you get a treat? You try to just do all the tricks, don't you? Try all the tricks. It's not gonna work. But I want my other treat, Dad. Do you know how to say Cthulhu?
I did not watch that video. How does he say it?
It's like Cthulhu or Cthulhu.
Okay.
It's Cthulhu. It's weird. I love terraforming and exposing these veins. Oh my god. So much. We're gonna need all this silver in a little bit. Actually, I don't think you need that much, do you? You can't build a silver pickaxe, which would be nice if you could. What's your dog barking at? Aria?
You never know.
So what do you, Maori, what are you guys doing for the birthday? What kind of outdoor stuff you got?
Shut up, dog. Fuck.
There's no reason for you to bark.
Jesus Christ. He's over here barking at Hillary Clinton or something.
Oh, this thing goes pretty far. What the heck? All right there. Oh, this is this gonna end or what? And pools, like swimming pools. No. You're gonna wait. You're gonna wait for a bit. Oh, I hate. Freaking. Nice. That sounds like a fun day. Are you taking a bunch of kids with her? She have a bunch of friends going too. Oh well, happy birthday to Arya. Thank you. Tell her she says thank you.
Does she then?
Tell her I'll give her a treat. Just because of that. Yes, you can have that. I had to go and buy these special ones. Arya probably just, all she wants a treat. She doesn't care if anybody says anything. Oh, nice. Well, that's good. At least you don't have to pay for 20 kids. So she's not much older than Arya. She can, I think they'll allow me to ship dogs to New Zealand and give you Arya. She's almost trained. Actually, she's trained pretty decent. We're all shy. That's why we all are here right now. I mean, she's very smart. What's that?
I'm not shy.
Yeah, I guess
don't
you're
like
not
people.
shy. Yeah, see? That's... I mean, that... I guess I'm not really shy either. I do just hate people. That... Retail people. Like, I wasn't in retail as long as coffee. And, like... I totally get the customer service part of things that I really hate. Just from doing the computer shit. You can't please people. We had a guy today come into the shop and he booked in his computer and he was basically, he was telling Alex, one of the guys that works there, what the issue was, and then Alex wanted to clarify it, and the guy was like, I just told you what it was.
Like, yeah, but most of my customers are wrong, so I'm going to make sure.
Yeah. I mean, like, but Alex doesn't have enough experience, so he didn't really say much to this guy. And then I came out there and I was just like, man, this guy sounds like a dick. I'm just going to see if I can skirt him away from the topic that he thinks he knows all about. He sure he didn't know much. Didn't know anything.
Or you could have been like, all right, sir, I will fix this issue you're saying you're having, but I'm not going to promise it's going to fix your PC because you're not letting me actually find out what the real issue is.
No,
you're going to pay
wasn't.
for me to
He
fix
wasn't.
this.
It wasn't that bad. It was just like he's not. Alex, I said to Coffee the same thing. I'm like, Alex is kind of lazy when it comes to listening to people. So like he probably didn't really listen to what the guy said. I heard what the guy said
about what was wrong.
It was just he wanted to get his computer scanned for a virus, but guaranteed he didn't have a virus on it. He just wanted to pay money for us to scan it, but he's already got an antivirus on it that we put on there, and it works really well. Literally, dude, I'm telling you.
We probably just need to like.
I'm glad that he just gave us the business, but
he probably has a bunch like a whole shitload of like background running processes and shit.
Well, the problem was like, all right. The problem was he's got a driver, so he's got Malwarebytes and Trend Micro on his computer, and then he was complaining about, well, Trend Micro doesn't like Malwarebytes. I'm like, well, Malwarebytes is the only program you can run with any other antivirus, and you wanted both of them, so we put them both on because you want to be extra safe. So anyway, he says, but every time I download my printer driver, it flags it as a virus and gets rid of it. So I want to scan and make sure I don't have any viruses.
Like your printer driver probably just wants to share a whole bunch of information with the printer company.
Exactly.
So all you got to do is just say allow if you want to allow it.
But it deletes the driver. No, it deletes the program altogether.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's one of those weird cases, but I know he doesn't have an issue. And it'll be, can't remember if we fixed it, or if Ryan fixed it.
Do you ever just have like a customer bring you their PC and they're like, hey, this is an issue, blah, blah, blah. And then like you notice a bunch of like stuff that shouldn't be on some. Have you ever come across like shit that you're like, maybe I should call the police, like on someone's hard drive or something?
Yeah, and we've had to. We've had to call the police once. It was before everybody else got there, like the new guys got there. It was when I was with the other guy. This guy had, he had child porn on it.
That's ridiculous. Like,
and we had to call the RCMP, and they had to come and get the computer. And then this guy turned out that this guy was actually arrested eventually.
Good.
And he was part of the whole, there was a ring in Alberta.
There was like a whole ring and everything, yeah.
Yeah. And he was part of it. Like, holy fuck, man. Like I was there, but I didn't do the scan, so it was the.
That's good that you didn't end up having to see it. That probably fucked with like the guy who found it. Like I can't imagine being the guy that finds that crap.
Yeah, but I mean, that guy was kind of iffy anyway. I'm glad he doesn't work there anymore. He was a different cat. So it probably never even phased him. If it was, I would fucking lose my shit.
But yeah, I have your phone number, I have your address. I'm gonna go straight to your house.
Legally, you have to do that. I mean, we don't go through people's data, but you have to transfer the data, and you have to verify that it transferred over. So if you can do a gap analysis on what versus or what was on the drive before.
To see if anything was missed. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you have to do that. It's part of being a computer technician. You follow under the Privacy Act. And you have to.
How stupid do you have to be to do that?
Man.
Like, you gotta be pretty stupid to have that.
Stupid enough.
But then to give it to someone and be like, hey, can you fix this?
Right. I think I have a virus. Fuck you, dummy. Of course you have a virus.
Jesus.
Yeah, people. Man, I hate dealing with people half the time. Like the stupidest things, too.
I just use Windows Defender. It doesn't catch any Windows programs as viruses. It's weird.
It does mining software. It catches like any mining software you want to put on it, caches it. As soon as you download it, it fucking catches it as a virus.
Oh, the IRS is going after people that are mining.
What? Oh,
yeah,
are they
announced like 2 days ago. Yeah, that's unreported income.
But I mean, they're not actually doing the work.
Are you making money?
Not necessarily. You make money if you sell it, and then on an exchange, then it's essentially.
Which is what almost everyone
you
does.
can't verify the income. That's why they couldn't tax it, because you can't really verify how much they've actually.
They're going
made.
after people now. They announced like 3 or 4 days ago.
Really?
What I would assume is that they're going to look at what your transaction was, and they're going to charge you at current rate. Would be my guess. I don't know.
Can you imagine? Oh man.
Imagine like having a Bitcoin trade like 10 years ago. Like, yeah, it was $75. I made bank off my $5 investment. And then the IRS is like,
Yeah.
all right, I need taxes on $700,000 right now.
Oh man, that would be so messed up. Oh, I forgot I had another ice pick or another pickaxe on me. Shit.
I think it was the
That would be
NFT?
brutal.
That's what they're going after specifically. Is that what it's called? Like the images or GIFs or whatever that people are selling?
The NFTs, the non-fungible tokens.
Yeah. They're going after those specifically.
Why those?
I don't know.
I mean, they're part of the blockchain. There's no way. Like, it's all there. Oh man, it's. Good luck. That's all I say. A lot of that goes to an account, but it still goes to an address. I think it does not. I think you pay from an Ethereum address. 'Cause I think they're dealing strictly in Ethereum right now. Or I thought they are. I'm not sure.
All I know is I would not want to get on the bad side of the American government when it comes to anything with a computer.
Oh yeah, because imagine the clout they have, the things they could do.
My uncle fucking did 15 years.
Oh really?
Yeah, for piracy.
What?
Well, and a couple other things. You know, back when people used to like hack phone lines and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he used to do that.
I know there's lots of people that still do that stuff. Well, not phone lines, but they still hack like satellites and shit.
Oh yeah. Did you watch the Oh man, what was it? It was the QAnon thing on HBO.
No, somebody told me to watch that though. It's probably on my Mo's Plex server. I should probably watch it.
They had they interviewed like the founder of Anonymous. They interviewed 4chan founder.
Like
8chan
obviously these guys
founder.
are screened. Like they don't show their faces.
No, they did. All of them.
What? Really?
The current owner of 8chan.
Oh my god.
The guy who just bought 4chan. Like they interviewed everyone on camera. Like of course not giving away where they live. But yeah, like their legitimate name, their face, everything.
I died just now.
You better change the name of your stream.
Oh, dude, I just got attacked by. I tried fucking going ham on them all. I got attacked by. Yeah, I got attacked by a horde of wolves. Oh fuck! I gotta go back and get a freezing potion. This sucks. No deaths. As of right now. It's nighttime though, so I kind of fucked that up.
Change the title to No More Deaths.
I will. I'll give you that right now. No more deaths. There we go. Now we know for sure that I won't die. Drink one of these. Should I take honey? Maybe. Like I seen that coming too. Why did I do that? So dumb. Mountains is a pretty dangerous place, you know. Oh, I forgot to use my bone mass abilities. Whoa, that mountain just moved in. It's moving. What the fuck? Where are you? Oh. I think it might die anyway. I want to look for stone structures, because I know stone structures will have the possibility of having the motor stone on it. Why is that rock green? Oh, look, there's a stone structure right there. A big old castle. Raspberry should be dying soon. Skeleton thinks he can hike. Mountaineer. Evil bone pile dead. What are you eating? You made honey soy chicken stir fry in like 5 minutes? Holy shit. That was fast. I want a stone. Where the fuck is a stone? Might be on the outside? Or maybe there isn't one. Which would really suck. Just gotta search for another one. Okay, up we go. Oh, yummy. That sounds good to me. And the thing that sounds even better is you're eating. And it's healthier food. So, you're good. Dead. So I'm just only at the tip of this mountain. can't see in the... Am I hitting there? It's sneak damage, or if you startle an enemy, you should be able to kill them with one hit with this draw roll.
You can with a knife.
Well, with these drakes, when you hit them, if they don't see you, and you hit them with one arrow, you kill them.
Ah.
Holy shit, what's going on here? Dead. That's right. Don't fuck with me. Let's drop these. Don't need those. Nuck. That's what these are, I believe. These little nucks that they have up here. Or nucks. Little stone stacks in the mountains. They look like they're placed there by humans. Okay, I've already seen that. What the heck? Where did I go here? Get the hiccups. Why doesn't the snow go away? Oh, there's another stone structure there. Sweet. This is a big mountain. Fuck. What's an overhang? No, I hate that there's no stone in here. It's annoying. There's a lot of structures on this mountain. Nice little stone or wood cabin here. Someone made. What? What do we want to put in here? We should get rid of this skeleton key. Sell it. Wish you could. Hello, stone golem. He died a miserable death. Hard to see in a whiteout. Guess I'm kind of used to it though. So it's like when you live in Canada and you have a snowstorm. It's legit. Actually, there's days that it's worse than this. In the winter, of course. Not in the summer. There was a discussion on Twitter today about, that this one girl started, about interacting with your Twitch viewer, or your viewers on stream, or like acknowledging your followers and subscribers if you get new ones. She said that sometimes she just wants to lurk and not be acknowledged. She just wants to be there and doesn't want to be put on the spot when she's acknowledged and the streamer calls out their name until they say something in chat. So like, which I think if a notification pops up on your screen that somebody subscribed to you or followed you and you say thank you, I think that's enough. I don't think you should encourage them to talk into chat though. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think? Because some people
say
don't.
It's like 10% of viewers are willing to talk.
Is it?
But,
yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of new people aren't going to stick around if your chat's not active.
That's exactly what I was thinking too.
It's kind of a catch-22 because most people don't want to talk in chat.
But if it's only 10% that don't want to talk.
No, only around 10% do talk.
10% that want to talk. I mean, you can still have like say 1,000 people in your chat. That would mean that there's only going to be 100 of them chatting, which is not. I don't think that's a big deal. You'll still. I think at that point, new viewers would be looking at numbers. But 100 people, if you have 1,000 people watching, 100 people chatting, your chat's pretty active. You think the chat, people talking on your chat make it more likely for other people that are just want to be lurkers to interact with your chat?
No, I think it makes it more likely that people who show up that want to talk will talk.
Yes. That statement I agree with. What kind of person are you when you go into you chat? I mean, when you first came into my stream, that was like, you're like, hello sir. You always say something.
Yeah, I usually talk for like 5 minutes and then, when I leave, talk for like 5 minutes.
There's also times that you just come in and pad the number and just lurk and don't say anything.
Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. I probably should.
If you're, you don't need to be forced to do it. There's what was I saying? The Twitch, who was it? I was watching a Harris Heller stream, I think, and somebody mentioned in chat, I think it was his stream the other day, about Twitch viewers and how they just banned like 7 million accounts or something, or just found out there's 7 million, or maybe it was Tim the Tatman's chat. Somebody in there said Twitch just banned like 7 million bot accounts that were padding people's viewers. Isn't that crazy? 7 million accounts.
Yeah, but how many of them were active?
Exactly. How many of those were Twitch created accounts?
Well, I mean, if I just had to assume, just thinking about, just taking RuneScape for example, okay?
Right.
The reason why I'm using RuneScape is because not too long ago, in fact, usually twice a year, they'll do a RuneScape partner event with Twitch, old school RuneScape, where you get 7 days of members for free with a Twitch Prime account. So what people did was they botted Twitch Prime accounts. They botted thousands of them. Like literally, old school RuneScape was banning like 12,000 people every single day for like 2 months because of it.
Wow.
Just because of this one source of new members, because they would bot these accounts and then they would bot the game. You know, high money maker, very early game stuff. They would suicide bot. They would bot for, you know, hours and hours and hours, and you know, unload anything that they earned onto a mule account every 30 minutes or something, right?
Oh, right.
So, you know, 12, 13,000 bots, you know, every single day. It was well over 100,000. That's 2-3 times a year for the past 2 or 3 years that's happened. And it's
Didn't
all
that
Twitch
happen
Prime.
in World of Warcraft for a while too?
It's happened. It happens in all MMOs.
Yeah. Especially big ones that people are, or popular ones that people are coming back to all the time. That's why I wonder what Ashes of Creation is going to be putting in place to prevent that. But I don't know if they can.
It doesn't really matter. There's going to be someone who figures it out.
Actually, wait. Don't you have to do because I signed up. They have a verification process that you have to go through.
I mean, Twitch Prime does too. You have to link it to an Amazon Prime account.
Right.
But I could buy an Amazon Prime account right now for like 12 cents, 15 cents right now.
That's
if I
true.
wanted to.
The crazy thing is there's people that, oh man, like somebody told me, or a buddy of mine told me that you can buy Prime accounts, but you can also buy like Netflix accounts. You can buy freaking any account you want.
Yep.
It's just super cheap. Like, wow. I myself would just prefer to pay for that. I don't want to fucking get caught using one of those. That's stupid.
I mean, I wouldn't do it either, but I know it's possible because I'm a RuneScape player. Like,
Oh, yeah,
we deal
you've
with
seen-
this. We
yeah.
deal with this multiple times a year. Just Twitch.
It's so crazy.
Like
In
every
the
time
online world is.
you look at the Grand Exchange, which is basically like an open marketplace where you buy and sell items with other players.
Mhm.
You know, just like most MMOs have now, except
Yeah.
you know, RuneScape's is like a hella real economy. Like there's no like the variation is like actual economics. Like there's reasons. There's not just like, oh, someone sold 15 of these and it's hella expensive now. There's actual reasons. You can tell when something's being botted when it's like, oh, my bank value has dropped by 10 million gold in 3 days.
Wow.
You'll see players like even talking in chat, you know, doing PVM content or skilling or whatever. Skilling is just gathering resources,
Yeah.
and you know, you'll see them. And then like you hop to a different world and you see player, you know, in the same outfit, same clothes, doing the same activity, the same levels and everything, and you're like, huh. In the next world, because you know there's nearly 100. There's at least 100 worlds.
Yeah.
You know, members worlds, so you know, that's 100 bots running, you know, 8 hours a day, and that's just one bot farm, you know, and doing one activity.
That's crazy. It's like these things I found out today about these bots that scan. Somebody created a program that scans real-time, however they found this out, real-time inventory for different companies. Well, I mean, it's on Twitch even. It streams live. Art for graphics cards. So when graphics cards come available,
Yeah, you get a update
notification.
from. Yep. They
But
did
they-
that within
they
like
make-
3 or 4 days of the cards being released.
yeah. But they make like Discord accounts where you pay and you actually get real time. You don't like within 10 minutes. Free
and you
accounts
can
get it within a half an hour or something, I think, like that. And then
You
10
can
minutes.
set it to like auto buy for you too.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? I should set up an account. Do that for the shop.
Why the hell is every 3090 going to fucking Canada?
Right? It's crazy the amount of money that people are paying for those, though. All those cards. Like, people are willing to pay well, miners are willing to pay premium prices just so that they can have the card and make the money with the hash rates from them.
See, that's the crazy thing is, realistically, you know, how long is it going to take you to make the money back from one 3090 that you paid $2,000 for?
Well, I mean, if they have $2,000 to spend on the card,
Yeah.
they can.
But you're gonna have to run that card
money.
for what, 2+ years to even make the money back?
No, not necessarily, because a lot of these guys have like 10 cards, and say, so I know a guy that's making $20,000 a month.
But how much was his system?
He has 100 and some cards though, but he's paid
so
for
system
his.
is probably it probably took a year to pay it off.
Yeah. But well, maybe not, because I'm just saying. Okay, look, I'm farming. I have 2 graphics cards running right now, and they're making like $10 a day. So, say you take 100 of those graphics cards and multiply it, you're making $1,000 a day. That card, now the whole system, and that card I'm using is a 1070. So those are cheap cards. You can pay those.
Well, they
those
were
are
cheap
$350.
cards.
But they're still
were cheap
making
cards.
good money. Yeah, they were. They're making good money, which is crazy.
Yeah, so, but you're making $5 a day off of each one. So that's a $350 card. That's going to take you 6 months to pay off just the card, not the system. And that's not even accounting for the electricity.
Well, the most efficient cards right now make $12 a hash, and that's a 3060 or 3060 Ti's. And you buy the 3060 Ti's or 3060s for, let's say, $600.
Like, I get that you can definitely make money, but man, I don't know if it's, I mean, yeah, you're not doing anything. You just let it run. Get that. But you got to deal with the noise. You got to deal with the heat. You got to deal with troubleshooting if anything goes wrong.
It's
And,
fairly
I mean,
easy, though.
It's like, yeah, I guess.
It's super easy because you do everything, because there's so many apps set up right now that you do everything remotely.
And you always run the risk of burning out the component, and you just wasted that money. You didn't get it back.
I should put an axe on.
I don't even use my laptop. I should have my little 1060 mining.
Yeah. I thought I was going to die to that werewolf just now. It's nighttime and I'm fucked. Your 1060 will make, what is it? I think $3 or $4 a day.
Canadian or American?
American. Everything I talk about when you talk about Bitcoin is usually in American. I mean, for me anyway, I don't do the conversion. I think our cards are, my cards are set to, my account is set to just go to US. I mean, you can set it and do the conversion if you want. But I think it's what, $78,000 Canadian for 1 Bitcoin right now.
That's a lot. It's a lot of Canadian. It's a lot of maple syrup.
That's 100% a lot of maple syrup.
I'll be right back.
All right. I got some teeth. I got some hides. Might need some more arrows. I think I'll be good for a bit. Probably need a silver shield though, because those silver shields are they good though? Can't remember. Can't remember what they look like. Yeah, right. Change the style up. Oh, they added more styles. I'm sure they had to. What style should I do? One of everything? The best one would be red and white, maybe? I'm getting a new shield.
Cat is ordering Taco Bell.
Is she? Nice. Does she have that app or that thing? The one
No,
where
actually,
your
she was
viewers can
talking
pay for
about doing it a while back. See if she did.
So I would take. Okay, we need. So for arrows, we're going to use these freeze glands. We'll just keep them here. Wait, what? You're carrying too much. What style should I do? Blue? Black one looks cool. Silver Shield's max, yeah. What are the stats on it? Quality 3. Parry force 50. Block power 85. Not bad. Block power was 70 with this one, so yeah, we're up. We are up! I can upgrade my helmet. Maybe I should do that. I'm going to be using that drag helmet for probably a little while. I'm not a fan of the other stuff that you can use it for.
The padded?
Oh. Yeah, the padded stuff's not nice.
It doesn't look as good, no.
I mean, level 4 is going to be a level 1 padded probably. Anyway, that seems to be the pattern anyway. It's maxed out. I should level up my cape. What do I need to do that? Wolf pelt 2. Let's do that. I have enough silver, might as well. And I have the wolf pelts. Did we just hit morning time? I think we did. Daytime. Oh, I need 12 to upgrade? Oh, I need a level 5 bench too. Shit. Now we have a lot more health. Or, damage resistance for sure. Okay, wait. Do I have any more firewood in here? I doubt. Damn it. Wait, do I still have some silver to smelt? Oh, I do. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Need some eyes. We're gonna go for a hunt. We're gonna go for sailing. A sailing expedition. I should make a harpoon. 8 of those. What does it take? I think it's 10 to make a harpoon. Oh, it's 30. Oh, shit. Wow. I guess I have to kill some more of those barnacles. Or get some more of those barnacles. I'm gonna have to go shopping on Turtle's back. Or Kraken's back, I guess. Okay, so Moder wasn't on that mountain. Or Moder. We have a death? No, we don't. So there's another Moder, or another couple small mountains over here. But I think we should go get in a boat and travel that. Let's go north. Why not? Great White North. Okay, wait. I'm just going to try and look at the pattern of our old... How we did this before. Elder. Bone mass. Wait, where was the... Okay, so the original boss, the first boss was right in here. Why does it not show up? Oh, because we just found it. That's right. So maybe we'll go north. And then we'll go sail to the west, or to the east. According to this map, anyway. Got eyes, I got food. Pretty good, except for... Get rid of the shield that I don't need. Wait, it's 20 for a portal, right? Yeah. Take a few more arrows, just in case. Well, I made some chicken wings today in the air fryer. It was very good. The boat looks like somebody's been fucking beating on it. Should put. Let's get some more wood. No, you gotta come back here. Piece of wood. We want to get some serpent meat too. Running low on J potions. I don't know if I want to take these wood arrows. Should really only take 2 of these. Need more chests. Oops, I got a resin chest over there. The moment I say I don't want to take them, I'm going to need them. Wood. Actually, I think I'm fine. I'm good now. Fix that after. Oh, I do have a bunch of stuff in here. Ah. Good old expedition. Yeah, we don't need it though. Take some wood with us. Okay, we're back. BRB.
Hello, somebody.
Hello there. Hello there.
Hello.
What's going on, man?
You know, just AFKing RuneScape.
It's AFK in RuneScape? What?
Yep. It's a game you probably haven't heard of in like 10 plus years.
What are you doing AFK in it though?
It's a skill called Slayer. It's like the longest, it's the longest trained skill in the game. Basically, you're assigned a certain monster to kill for a certain amount of time. Like a certain amount of monsters. Like right now I have to kill 186 fire giants. I have 36 left. So, I just pop on my protection players, which just, with these guys, it's just pray against melee and they can't hit. And then, just make sure I click the new one once this one dies, and that's it. For now.
So it's long waiting game, eh?
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on your playstyle. Like, if you want to do PvP, there's no waiting, and that shit is way too intense, gives me a heart attack.
I'm pretty sure one PvP game is enough for you.
You gotta be like, tick perfect, like, perfect clicks, everything. Like, I can't. Because even the bots, like PvP bots, have advanced past humans so far already. Like,
All right. Let's back up.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, hey. How's it going?
It's going. How are you?
You know, doing awesome.
Nice.
Just sailing. I'm going for a sail right now. I'm gonna be sailing around the map to try and find my merchant.
I see you've got some One Piece action going on over there, hey?
One Piece.
Sail around the island. Sail around the islands. Collect your crew.
Yep.
Just by the way, I haven't actually watched One Piece. I just know the gist of the story, so no
What?
spoilers.
is that one of those
Okay.
weeboo shows?
It's called an anime, good sir.
Yes. Weeboo. Anime. Is that what they call them? Weeboo? Who would call them a weeboo?
How many
Cuddles.
waifus are in that show?
Huh? How many what?
Waifus.
The hell's a wife?
I have no fucking idea.
I have like no anime experience except for I watched Avatar or The Airbender, which I thought
I don't
was
think that
pretty
counts.
fucking cool. I thought it was cool.
You know?
If you want
it
to
doesn't
watch,
count for the hardcore anime guys.
I read
No.
Inuyasha when I was in like 2nd grade. How about that?
You read what?
Inuyasha.
Oh, what is that?
I don't know. It's like some demon dude who like fucks.
Oh,
chicks and kills stuff.
that's a manga. That's
Oh, okay.
you're a weeaboo, confirmed.
Okay. I was in like second grade.
Hey, wait, is there supposed to be a compass in this game? Why do I think that I'm missing a compass?
I don't think there is.
What the hell? Do I have fucking Call of Duty on the brain or what?
No, there's no compass.
There should be a compass. Now that I just think about
No.
that, I think there should be a compass.
We just call the map a compass, just north, south, east, west.
True.
Yeah, I was gonna say if your mini map orients north by default, then you can kind of work your way out.
But I used to
Well,
say
that's
it's
what I
north.
assume. How do we know that it's not?
Like there's,
Maybe the
there's
developers
like
are fucking with
scientific
us.
proof. Scientific proof that our poles on Earth have reversed multiple times. Like, what's stopping from happening again? The North Pole is not always going to be the North Pole. It could be the South Pole. It could be west.
And he just went 2012 on us.
Oh, that was
You
the
did, right?
plot of that movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Well, I mean, it's actually happened though.
I mean,
It's happened multiple times. You can see it. They see it. It's really easy to see in like the seabed.
yeah.
Like the different ways that magnetic particles have aligned over like millennia. It's crazy. But could you imagine being on the planet when that shit happens? Like, one, is this something you notice, or no?
I mean, if you're an animal that can sense electromagnetic waves, you can probably you would probably feel like something's really wrong, but we can't sense electromagnetic waves. So, yeah. For us, it would be just like, whatever. But since we rely on devices that sense
Yeah, like technology would be fucked.
exactly, like GPS, no longer a thing. Doesn't
Well, I
work.
know that there's one argument for why, it's climate change, but there's one argument that kind of argues that our North Pole is wobbling more than it normally did, and it's year after year slightly, like very slightly more than it did. There is an argument that climate change is partially due to that, and it's starting the process of reversing the poles. And I'm like,
You're
So-
telling me... Sorry, I hit a rock right in the middle of the fucking ocean.
Did your boat just sink?
No, I just hit a rock and just
I think
stopped.
that's called an island.
This part is not an island.
I mean, melt enough ice and you won't have that problem anymore, Kilo.
Yeah. You dig up the tar sands.
You can't eat more sausages. Okay.
Do you notice that I'm streaming from a golf course in Arizona today? JP?
You're what?
I'm streaming from a golf course in Arizona.
Oh yeah, very very tropical.
Yeah.
Very tropical. Very nice.
I wanted
I've
another...
never been to Arizona, but I wouldn't call it tropical.
I mean,
Yeah, it's definitely not tropical. 100% not tropical. I've been there. I don't mind it. I like it.
The people are weird, man. There's a lot of hippies in Arizona, like crystal
Really?
healers and shit. Yeah.
Those are, I think that anywhere that has mountains and lots of trees, you're gonna have those people.
I think it's like Mesa, Arizona. There's like a whole bunch of like
I've been to
weird
Mesa,
hippies, man.
yeah. But that's cool. I like those type of people. I believe in power of the earth and living off of it. It feeds us what we need.
I
Okay,
think
Mr.
we've-
Breatharian.
I think we've got an office down in Arizona. I think.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Dude, you should go there and get
Scottsdale?
some meth out, Nick.
Scottsdale probably.
Yeah.
Easy.
Hey, the Barrett car auction's down in Scottsdale, Arizona, and that's pretty fun to watch.
Oh,
Watch it
they're
online.
In Tempe. They're in Tempe. Sorry.
Dude, my triceps are so sore today.
What'd you do?
Triceps?
Oh,
I did arms yesterday. I just used my TRX and it works just fine. I haven't gone to the gym I haven't lifted weights for a long time. I just like using body weight exercises now. I feel it's better. The older you get,
do,
you want to be able to lift
Yeah.
your body.
I do toddler curls and toddler presses and toddler lifts.
Do you know what I
Toddler
found? No
squats.
matter how many weights I ever did, how strong I got, it was always a little bit more difficult to lift your body than it was to lift weights.
Did you weigh more than weights?
Yes. I did.
There,
I did
there-
I did
there's your
bodybuilding for a long time, and I just oh, look at this guy right here.
Oh, he needs just about 350.
Yeah.
Just throw a 350 at him. It'll go away.
He's just gonna go fucking. He's not gonna stay around very long. How is that not hitting him?
Did you know that the Loch Ness monster, like the word or the name, it gets its name from a place in Scotland, Loch Ness. That's on the very northern tip of Scotland.
You didn't know that?
Is there not
I
a,
didn't know.
isn't that where it's spotted?
Well, that's where people have allegedly spotted a serpent-like creature in the lake, Loch Ness.
Now he's gonna try to say that fucking. Can't remember.
That's where it is.
Yeah.
I
Try
believe
to
there
tell me
is.
that Bigfoot's not real.
Well, Bigfoot is real.
Bigfoot is in Israel? Is that what he said?
No, Bigfoot is real.
Hmm.
You don't think so?
I'm gonna press X to doubt.
No, Bigfoot's real.
I think it's
I have
definitely possible.
I have proof. It was my ex-girlfriend.
Hashtag shorts.
Hashtag shorts.
I think it's definitely possible that Bigfoot
Did you see
is
this-
real. But
What I
like,
did for the shorts today or last week?
I
last night?
didn't.
Or this morning. So you can set a timer on when you want your videos to come out, and it shows that my audience is at its peak at around like 11 or 12. So I usually just release it in the morning. I'll just set a timer and schedule it to release at like 8 in the morning or something.
Fair enough. 500.
But I did the kilo or the 80s 90s makeover is what I'm going to be getting. Where Cuddles was saying that. So I have to grow a mullet, and I have to get a white T-shirt, roll up cigarette packages. I got some skinny jeans, and I have to get my ears re-pierced.
Oh, you're
so I can
going
get
for
some-
that Joe Exotic look.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Anyway, I think last I checked it before the stream, I think it had a couple hundred views on it, so it was pretty fun. A few likes. There's always one person that dislikes every one of my videos. I don't know who that person is, but it's funny. I love it.
You know what? Any kind of publicity is good publicity, so we'll take
Right?
that as like. Yeah, we'll
Exactly.
take-
You can dislike all you want.
Hey, that's engagement right there. You dislike that video, that's engagement.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's less likely that my videos will show up in the algorithm, but hey, I should
For
show
them.
up for the most dislikes.
I mean, for them, like, so for them and like people that kind of like what they like.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean, the algorithm, the all-seeing algorithm, kind of.
But it changes all the time too, right?
Yeah, it does, but think about it this way, right? Like, for example, if I watch a lot of Fallout videos, and if I watch a lot of, say, Warzone videos, and like a bunch of other like science videos, and whatever, and then I'm watching your stream all the time. I do like it and all that stuff, right? So your video does get promoted to me, but then say somebody who likes similar things, but then dislikes your video, and then there is a group of people kind of like that. doesn't like Valheim or doesn't like live streams or whatever, to them, your video might not be promoted. And you know what? That's totally fine, because if somebody isn't watching live streams but accidentally clicked into your video and clicked dislike because they're like, oh, I don't watch live streams, or I'm not a fan of Valheim, the algorithm will then kind of adjust. I wouldn't say adjust itself, but it'll promote your videos to the most relevant audience. It's kind of what I'm trying to get at. So, again, as I said, any kind of engagement is good engagement at this point, because it just helps Google's algorithm or YouTube's algorithm. It just kind of teaches it to what crowd should it promote your videos to, and I think that's
exactly.
great.
Which is good, because then it could eventually narrow it down to the audience that you're looking for, and the type of people that you want to have in your stream.
Exactly. So I'm just gonna say, keep doing what you're doing. Please do engage. Leave a comment if you like to.
Yes.
Can you leave a comment, or just engage in the chat?
Yeah, I mean, you can engage in chat. You can leave a comment on the stream, like once it's finished, and it's live. You can leave a comment there. It's fun though. I mean, I love streaming. I just wish that I didn't have 3 years of my life where I didn't stream.
I think you had a couple years before that too.
Well, yeah, that's right. I started streaming in 2017, was it, JP, or 2016?
Yeah, I think somewhere around there.
I was an affiliate. I think I was an affiliate in 2017, and then that's when I met my girlfriend, and I stopped.
Oh.
I shouldn't have stopped, because there was really no support from that side.
Your family has responsibilities. Now you gotta accept that, right? Like, you have.
Oh, I get it.
You had her kids that were around, and you have to like look after family. You have to engage over there, and that's a good thing. Like it's nice to have a wholesome family life. That's what everybody wants. But
you need your shit.
Yeah, you need your own time. You need to be happy with yourself. And if you're not getting that out of a relationship, I don't think.
Those were the red flags that I should have looked at, but I looked past. But hey,
the vagina was good.
Look at where we are right now. That's right. Couples up.
We all fall into that trap.
Yep. I'm gonna turn into the wind here. Oh shit. And into the fog. Can't see shit. I hate that these serpents just fucking disappeared. I get so mad. I want to cook more serpents. Maybe I mean my bow's strong enough. I think it's gonna be the needle arrows. That's what I was using to kill him before the most. I mean, the best thing about, I've killed a couple already, but I'm running out on my freaking serpent stew. Use sparingly. Sausages, though, are by far the best. I have a feeling we're going to get put into we're going to find a plains. We're going to maybe kill some locks.
Okay, honest question over here. I mean, I'm watching you in the high seas, and I kind of want to sing a sea shanty, but I don't want you to get DMCA'd. So,
well, if you sing the right sea shanty, doesn't have a copyright, then you'll be fine.
I got you. Let me find it. Sea Shanty 2.
Wait. Was it the one that I played the other day? It actually did get copyrighted.
No, the RuneScape one.
Oh, the RuneScape one. That's DMCA free?
Yeah, as long as you use theirs. Sea Shanty 2. It's not a regular sea shanty.
I just googled the one that I want to sing. It says that it's a 19th century New Zealand whaling song, and somebody on TikTok found it and started singing it. So
Sea Shanty 2 Shows I got the RuneScape version right here. It's 2 minutes long.
Hell yeah. You just need the first 30 seconds.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Oh, that's a banger. Oh, man.
I was doing nothing. I need some words. Enter some words. Sing, guys. Come on. I can't make up words unless they have swears in them. On the fly. There's a barnacle right here. I should probably kill this thing.
So I cannot hear the tune on over Discord because you're playing it on stream, right? But when I
No, you can
unmute
hear
your
it.
stream,
Oh, you'll be able to hear it in stream. Yeah, that's right.
yeah, but then when I unmute your stream, I kind of get like a double voice. Like, I can hear you on Discord, and I can hear you on the stream as well. So it's kind of disorienting a little bit, but
I just need Discord.
I mean, if you want to sing it along, right? Like,
No worries.
I mean, you could make something up. I was sitting on my ship and a certain to shore. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, I can't make sure either. Give me lyrics and I'll sing them, but. It is important to note that this flourishing creative scene is only possible because sea shanties are in public domain, not under restrictive copyright rules. There we go. I think
Where's that?
I can sing. I just found it on creativecommons.org.
It's important to know what, did it say?
It's important to note that the flourishing creative scene is only possible because sea shanties are in the public domain and not under restrictive copyright rules.
Oh, nice.
So
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess I'm gonna sing it then.
Okay. Do you want a tune?
Alright.
Do you want me to bring out my harmonica? That's not even a harmonica. I wish I could do a harmonica. That's more of a trumpet.
That's a trumpet, yeah. Oh, here we go. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was a Billy on Sea. The winds blew up her boat, down below my bully boy's bow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Yeet.
She not been 2 weeks from shore when down her right wheel board. The captain called on hands and swore he'd take that wheel in tow. Oh,
Hey.
soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take and leave and go.
Yeah. Right on. Give him a round of applause. That was great. He did an awesome job.
There you go.
Yee. I'm the guy that does the drum and makes the sounds. Yee. Yee.
Now you made me want to listen to the Dreadnoughts.
Dreadnoughts.
Yeah. It's like one of my favorite bands.
I would play it. I'll have to search it after.
You probably shouldn't.
Well, that's a piece of land right there that I just sailed right over top and looked like it could have been shallow and like, man, what's my boat at? I wonder. Oh, it's not that bad. It's funny that I can actually like set the ship into sea and then walk away. I'm going in a circle now. That was kind of a dumb idea to sit it on. You can set it on like a low idle, and then just go away from the rudder, and it'll still keep going on that idle. Here we go. We are kiting.
So the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and said to the man, "Please
What? What are you saying over there?
You ever see the duck song on YouTube?
Which one is that?
It's like the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, pom 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 pom, got any grapes?" That song?
No, is that? Because there was one that they played, I think, in Tim the Tatman's stream at one point, and it was a bunch of the chat was like, "Oh, you got to listen to this song," and I thought it was that. No, that's not the one.
This is like probably 10 years old at this point.
Oh, well, this is an older one too. Oh fuck! It has something to do. I thought it had something to do with ducks, though. Anyways, can we play that on stream?
Don't know. Couldn't tell you, sir.
It's a YouTube video. You should be able to play on YouTube video on your YouTube streams.
That's someone else's content.
That's fine. Harris Heller was playing, what's his name? Gary V today.
I don't know who Harris Heller is.
Oh, Harris Heller's he's moved from Twitch to YouTube just recently. He was pretty big. He does like he does videos on like how to stream, things you should pay attention to when you're streaming, how to set up your stream properly. He does like the tech reviews on the tech that you need for your stream, the different types of cameras to use. And he also plays some video games. He's the guy that made all the Stream Beats stuff for streamers so they can play music in their channels.
Oh.
Okay, I just watched your shorts from last night. Totally do it.
Right?
Buttonfly jeans.
Buttonfly jeans.
Rolled up white t-shirt. Oh yeah. That's
And 2 earring, or I need 3 bracelets, I think Cuddle said.
3 bracelets, mullet with a beard. I mean, that's classic Joe Exotic. I nailed it without even listening to your short. Come
Yeah.
on.
It's funny. Getting some more barnacles here.
Man, at a distance, those 3 barnacles kind of look like zits. Then you popped one, and then there were 2, and then they kind of look like something that rhymes with zits.
Tit?
Tits.
Yeah.
So, the thing is, you can only chop so many of these. I mean, how many did I get this time? 14. You can only chop so many of them. Because if you chop too many, then the Kraken will start to, like, make noise and rumble. And then it'll start to sink. And when it starts to sink, you immediately die. And I don't want to die.
I mean, imagine
Especially out
you're
in the
just-
frickin' sea.
Imagine you're just laying in the water, and along comes some happy adventurer and
Right.
just starts popping your zits. I mean, come on. You'd be pissed.
Of course I would be.
You'd
know
be
what I
like,
just
Get
did?
off, get off.
You know what I forgot to do again? And I did this. Oh, I'm so dumb.
At least you admit it.
Well, yeah, right? I forgot to set up another portal. But the cool
Right,
thing
so
is
if you
I
s-
can travel.
If you set a portal on a Kraken, and the Kraken moves, does the
No, I don't
portal-
think you'd be able to set one on the Kraken. Yeah, you might be able to, but I could try that. That would be a challenge. But what I'm talking about is setting a portal. So to go back to my base, I have to sail back to my base instead. But
Oh.
what I wanted to do is like keep my ship out here, so if I needed to get any resources. But I don't think there's any resources I need to gather out here right now that I couldn't take through a portal. So I don't think I have to worry about that. I don't mind putting a portal over here, all the way over here, and then sailing back home and putting a portal connected to it. It's just as long as I have a portal somewhere.
You can put a portal in mid-water?
No, I want to put a portal out on one of the lands out here. So what I'm doing right now is I'm searching for Moder. And I'm also searching for a merchant. So I'm trying to find a mountain biome that, because I found one with a bunch of silver veins in it over here that I got all a bunch of my silver from. And then I'm sailing through the sea to try and find a merchant so I can get that Meginjord, which is that belt that helps you carry more inventory, doubles your inventory, so that I can go and mine more silver and I can carry more things. Because you have a weight limit of 300, and it basically, putting that on will double it to another 150 or 200, I think. Depends on what you have it set for. I think it's 150. And you can only get it from the merchant. And then there's some items that you can only buy from the merchant to build specific weapons as well. I want to build the sledgehammer, what do they call it? The battle hammer or something like that. And it's super good to use, but you need this Ymir flesh. And then I also want to build a thing called a Frostner, and you need Ymir flesh as well. And you can only get it from the merchant.
But you haven't found a merchant yet?
No, I have not found one yet. That's what I'm hunting for right now. He could be on the edge of the fucking world, as far as I know. Oh, there it is right there. Nice. That was perfect. And the other thing is I want to set up a portal right at the merchant. Man, what the hell are the chances of that? Get a rock. It's so awesome. Look at that. I found that merchant immediately, as soon as we were just talking about it. I'd have to say you guys are good luck. That's what I would have to say. You know what would be even better is if there was a mountain biome in this merchant area and Moder was here. There's a troll cave straight ahead, of course. Is that a troll cave? There's no troll guarding it. That's weird.
So I just found out one of my buddies got married, and I found that through a LinkedIn post. Imagine that.
Really? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling
Imagine
me, buddy.
that. Yeah. Thanks for the invite.
Right?
Man.
I mean, he
Sorry.
probably got married somewhere secluded that
Yeah.
for COVID.
But
That's funny.
yeah, that's. Is that a merchant that you?
Yeah, this is the merchant. I wonder, can you place a portal inside the merchant's little bubble? I wonder. Mystical force stops you from doing it in this area. All right. Where do I want to put this? I'll build it right here. Call it merchant. I have a lot of fucking money to give this guy.
Maybe the next time you go back to your base, you could just build like a bunch of portals that
I already have.
that are unconnected, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
you could
yeah.
like explore different areas, and then as you find like, okay, this is a point of interest, maybe build a portal over there, connect it, and then, you know, boom, you could just travel without
Yeah,
having to.
I have to label them. That's the shitty thing. Wow.
You could just
This isn't
just
really
say
matter.
unnamed 1, unnamed 2, or whatever, you know. Just
I can do.
temporary.
Get out of here trying to damage stuff. I'll steal your shit. I won't be able to. I don't think I have anything to buy. Like any cash to buy stuff for him right now. Oh shit, I just destroyed all the blueberries. Damn it. What's going on, you two? Thanks for dying so easy. Oh, I'm poisoned. Why is this guy walking through? What the heck is going on here?
I'm gonna watch a JS2 video about optimizing airflow and whatnot, because I kind of want to get that done. Before
Are you
the
still
weekend.
having some heat issues?
Yeah, I mean, my CPU is hitting like 80 degrees, and while playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and Warzone, my GPU, it goes to 100% utilization, so I'm not CPU bound. So there's that. I'm not CPU bound, but because the GPU is just dumping all of its hot air inside the case, I need a better way of like ventilating my CPU. Right now, the AIO is just taking the it's just taking the hot air inside the case and running it through the radiator, which in turn just heats up over time as the liquid reaches its temperature, like overall. The CPU just runs warm.
Why don't you just get a
underload.
bigger radiator?
Yeah, even then, like if you even have a bigger rad,
Because you're just not getting enough like fresh air either into or out of the case.
Yeah.
I'm getting enough fresh air. It's just
It's not removing the hot air fast enough.
exactly. It's not removing the faster air. quick enough.
So that's why
The-
that's
the
why I said
higher-
to move. If you moved that cooler to the top,
To the top, yeah.
you would probably
Set-
have it'll probably be a lot better.
Because I'll have one fan exhausting the hot air before it reaches the radiator, and then at that point, what's kind of left?
Because essentially,
Yeah.
you're sucking the hot air through your radiator,
Exactly, that's exactly what's going on.
and it's keeping your CPU warm. So
Mhm.
you want
But-
to move that, exhaust your radiator through the top, and then suck out through the back. So then you're always going to be getting fresh air.
Yeah, I have 3 140s in the front pulling in, 1 140 in the back pushing out, and then
think-
actually my radiator is 3 120s pushing out as well.
I think that's what he's got. You have? Did you say you have 140s in the front?
Yeah, I've got three 140s in the front. I've got a push-pull configuration on my 120mm AIO, so that's pushing out.
I almost think you don't have enough cooling for your CPU though. I think you should probably have two 120s. I think that'd be perfect.
Yeah, like a 240.
Yeah.
I probably should have a 240.
Do you have the
at this
vents
point.
on the top for it to support that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
But for now, without spending any more money, I think I could just do radiator on the top.
Just take the side panel off.
I mean, that's an option.
If you don't want to spend any money, just take the side panel off.
That would
Hook up
go.
a
If I don't
box
want to
fan.
spend any money, and if
That
I
would
don't
work
want to do any
as a
effort,
temporary fix for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just put a box fan right there. Take the back panel off too. You're good.
I could
You
also.
know what I
like,
did for an
Yeah.
old, like I had a Dell gaming laptop and I was playing fucking No Man's Sky on it, and I would play.
man.
I'd be good for like 2 hours. It had a
your legs would be
2060 in
good.
it, 2060 Super. I'd be good for 2 hours, and then all of a sudden it would just start fucking overheating, and frames would be lagging. I'd just be like, it was brutal. So I took a fan, my fan that I have for the house, and I pointed it at me, and it would just blow back and forth, and the air would push cold air towards my laptop, and it fucking cooled it off really well. It worked so well.
Yeah, kind of like I could just take like a makeshift vent extended from my ceiling vent because I'm in the basement, right? And just kind of put that directly into my case and turn on the air conditioning of the house. There you go.
Right?
Solution.
There you go.
Pump more cold air in. But yeah, no,
And
absolutely.
just exhaust from the case out the window.
But no, you're 100% right. I should do that. However, what I wanted to ask was, didn't Jay or like these tech YouTubers, didn't they recommend not placing the radiator as the highest?
Nope.
So that was Gamer's Nexus. So basically, you don't want
He
the
screwed
pump
up.
to be higher.
Yeah, the pump has to be lower than the radiator.
The pump has to be lower, but the radiator can be at the top, and that's
Yeah.
not a problem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as long as like your pump is not like weird ass, because what a lot of people were doing was they were, placing the radiator in the front with the pump up top.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
at the bottom, even.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Like if your hoses are running, if your pump's pumping down, that's
Yeah.
not a good idea because you're
Because
introducing
then the
too much
air,
Yeah.
then the air kind of bubbles up and into the pump, and then the pump runs dry, right?
And
Something
over
like
time, the coolant vaporizes through the hoses.
Hmm.
So
that.
like
Then that leaves even more of an air gap.
exactly. So eventually you're just gonna have like that's why they only have like a 5-year lifespan. It
Yeah, my
sucked.
brother.
Like I actually did a build for a guy. Actually, Daryl, he's one of my followers, Chef Knits. I did a build for him, and he got a Corsair. What was it, H110 or
Aren't those expensive?
H100i, 110i, I think it was. I think it was like 100. It was 100 and some bucks for sure. Anyway, within a year it failed,
Oh,
so I had to replace it for nothing.
You didn't have to.
Well, I mean, it was under a year, so it was under our warranty, what we supplied. So I had to replace it. I could have,
So-
I could have told them to send it away, but why?
yeah. I guess that's just good customer service at that point.
Exactly.
So I gave my brother my old 3700K, right? 3770.
Yep.
And it has the H60 from way back in like 2015 or whenever I came to Canada. 2015 is when I came to Canada. It's probably even older than that.
That thing's
And
probably-
yeah, so
lived its
it
life.
was making a noise, right? So it turns out that the hard drive was making the noise, but I'm like, no, it's the pump that's making the noise. We got to change it. And I said that because I wanted to change it, so I got him a Hyper 212. He just uses like his computer for like watching videos and playing the odd game here and there. Like he'll play Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, right? Every now and
okay.
then, and that's pretty much it. He's not a gamer. He just watches YouTube videos and does that sort of thing. That's why he's like, I just need a graphics card for HDMI. That's all I need it for.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I use that as an opportunity to just say, hey, we're changing your CPU cooler, and that's gonna be that. So I bought it for him. It was like $40 or whatever it was, and then he's like, oh, but the noise is still there. So I told you it's not the CPU cooler. You could probably return this. I'm like, no. This AIO is done.
You know the
Don't
AIO
worry,
that we've been using. Coffee
Yeah.
and I both. Well, Coffee has it in his machine. It's the Master. It's a Cooler Master Mastered Liquid V2
Yeah.
RGB cooler. Their version 2 is the fucking best compared to their first one. Their first one I had in my old machine and it fucking died on me. But it's cheap. $99 or $110 that you can get them for.
Is it a
And it's a 240.
what's it called? Cooler Master.
Cooler Master Master Liquid version V2, I think it is. Master
ML
Liquid 240 V2.
240
It's-
LV2. Yeah. I'm
yeah, 'cause
on
it's
I'm on their
240.
page now.
It would actually that would
I'm just using a fractal one.
well that's yeah fractal ones are expensive. I want a fractal one.
Yeah, it came with 6 fans.
6 fans. Oh, why
Yeah.
6?
I don't
That's
know, it came
crazy.
with 6 fans. It was like a
For
deal.
push pull probably.
Yeah, it was a deal on Newegg.
Dude, I have the new fans that I brought in a bunch of them is the Lian Li. Lian Li has like a Unify fan.
Oh, yeah, that's the one everyone wants.
Oh, they're so good. I have a bunch of those, and I have these a bunch of the other one. Like they have another version, which are fine, but they're RGB, man. They fucking stack. So like, it gets rid of a ton of cables. You can have one set of RGB coming out, and
They're
one
the ones
fan
that you
plug.
can chain into each other, right?
Yeah, you daisy chain them. Oh, they're so good. I'm doing a build right now. I'm waiting for the guy to answer me back, but it's the build I'm going to do it in. And it was only like
What's-
$50 but they're $50 a fan, I think. I did 3 fans.
See,
Or
all
are they-
of the
no, it's
fans on
$50.
this one actually plug into the AIO, so you just plug the AIO into the pump.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
I want that. I want a fractal design cooler. I have a tough gaming cooler right now, which is still pretty good, but keeps my Ryzen 9 quite cool. Oh, look at this. There is a mountain right here. Is that a mountain? Or is that the... It is a mountain. Let's go and see. Let's go on a little adventure. Do we have enough stuff on us?
So, okay, hear me out on this, and just stop me if whatever I'm saying doesn't make any sense. But should I buy an ITX motherboard at this point for my 8700K and start replacing my hard drives with solid state disks and just kind of downsizing from a regular ATX case to a smaller case? Now, keep in mind, there's at the moment for the next few years, there's no real possibility of me moving away for an extended period of time, so I won't be needing to carry my computer with me to either the UK or India or wherever an opportunity might have presented itself in the past. So would it make sense for me to buy an ITX motherboard on the same platform to put in this case?
Full size case.
So what you're
Yeah.
thinking of putting it in? No, I don't think so. But I mean,
No.
as long as your case can support an ITX.
Yeah, it can. That's not the problem. I mean, if I would downsize, I
But are
would,
you doing it for the reason of, in the future, if the opportunity does present itself, you can just compact that into a smaller case? Is that what you're doing for?
see, here's the reason why I'm a little bit against buying like a 240 mil radiator, right? Say in the future, if I were to downsize, right, and what if the case doesn't have support for a 240 mil radiator, and I have to go with an air cooler?
Dude, I think there's some ITX cases out there that actually do support 240s.
Yeah, no,
There's
no,
But
they
air
do.
coolers are cheap. Just get an air cooler now if you're thinking about that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That maybe I should just go with an air cooler, like a standard
Noctua.
air cooler.
Noctua.
Yeah, exactly. The DH12 or whatever have you, the one that you can get in black as well, and not that obnoxious.
Yeah, fuck.
Cream
That
gray.
was that was the best thing Linus did, was help them make a black fucking cooler. I was like,
Yeah.
Doesn't Be Quiet have a really good one too that's all black?
I think they do, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
I know which one you're talking about. So that's what I was thinking about. Like just get rid of water cooling altogether. Sure, my PC might run a little bit louder, but air coolers have gotten to the point where their performance rivals AIOs, and
It does, yeah.
and they don't
Because
have
they're
to.
filled with liquid.
Well, there you go.
They're
But
filled with
they
the coolant,
don't.
yeah.
They don't have to wait for like the coolant to actually reach a certain operating temperature. It's just always going to be giving its peak performance. With AIOs, you gotta wait for the liquid to heat up, and that takes away like half an hour of like heavy use or whatever, until like temps kind of level off. Because say if you just turn on your computer and it's 20 degrees in your room, your AIO coolant would be at the ambient temperature plus give or take like a few degrees. But after it starts running and it gets heated up, the liquid is going to run warm, right?
Well, yeah.
You don't have that in your air coolers. They're just going to run at whatever the ambient temperature is, plus whatever the conditions are inside your case. So anyway, I was thinking that, and maybe I should just go with an air cooler at this point. Like there's the Dark Rock is what it is.
You might regret it though. I know they're good, but for the amount of like the hardcore gaming that you do, like the big titles and stuff, your CPU is gonna run hot. So I think the most efficient way would be to cool that thing. I really do think air coolers are good, but just take me for instance. So I'm streaming, I'm gaming all on the same PC. I switched to a Noctua cooler for a little while. That was before I had my Ryzen, mind you. And I was running AIO at the same before that. I switched, and my temperature seemed pretty hot still, because of all the things that I'm putting my CPU through hell, first of all. So like,
Right.
the amount, like, and you're probably running you can run everything at ultra. I just think that you probably would benefit more from running an AIO than you would be from running an air cooler. As much as they're still really good, I think there's still a little bit better when it comes to CPU.
You also have to
performance.
think of with the new graphics card he has. If he uses an air cooler, it's gonna bump the hot air directly into the cooler.
That's the other thing. Yeah.
I did think of that. And yeah, it does.
You could run
it.
run the card sideways though.
I could. That's also.
And in
Do you
most
have-
ITX cases, like what's that Corsair H1 or whatever, that's how it
But
is.
wasn't that the one that was
Fire
known to
hazard?
start on fire?
Yeah. I mean,
Minor details. No.
Minor.
No, that it would either set on fire or short and destroy all your components. No problem.
I mean, if I were to buy like an ITX case, I would probably look into getting the Ncase M1 or one of those boutique cases that are expensive. I think they're like $200 US.
Well, and that's the thing is like if you're gonna do ITX, don't spare an expense. Just fucking go ham on it. Buy the best one you can get.
Just build a case out of Lego.
People have done that.
I've seen a lot of those cases on PCMR.
Build it out of a
Subreddit?
toilet.
That's taken a bit. That's taken a bit too far. I
Somebody
guess.
actually did that.
And just
Did you
use
not
old school AMD card.
There was a meme about somebody doing that. Oh, look at this fucking. Here you go, Wolfie.
I guess it's so then that I'll probably get get a 240 melee IO, and then that does kind of make sense. That I think you guys are right. Should probably go for a 240 down the line. And
You can just get a slim 240.
Did you look at that
you have
240 I was
if
just
you
showing
do
you?
switch to an ITX later, you'll have one that'll fit.
Yeah, I checked it out, and that's a good idea, Cuddles. I could probably get like a slim 240, but you know what? Any case that's gonna fit like a 240 millimeter radiator, it's gonna do it because it has its own bracket and everything, like the NKSM1, as I was saying, right? It has its own side bracket on which you can bolt the 240 radiator. So it won't matter really if you put a thick radiator on it or if you put a slim radiator on it. It's just gonna work. But I did check it out, and the Cooler Master ML240 V2, and it looks pretty nice.
It's got some good ratings. Like, there should be some good reviews on it. I mean, Coffee likes it. I like it.
Yeah.
I've put it in a lot of different builds, and I haven't had really any issues with them.
And I mean, I have a Cooler Master case, right? So I'm pretty sure that it's gonna fit into it just fine. I have a Cooler Master Case 5, I think is what it's called.
Great.
Yeah. So I remember when I was on the hunt to buy this case, I contacted my contact in India who used to work at Cooler Master at the time, and he arranged one for me all the way out here in North America. That's amazing.
Sweet.
Yeah, like Abhinash was his name. Great guy. He's no longer with CM. He's working for another company now, and the other company that he's working for, yeah, they're lucky to have
Look
him.
what I
He's a
just
great
found.
guy.
The motor rock. Yeah! We found it! The stream is complete. We can now play Warzone. Just kidding. Holy shit, he's on the other side of the fucking map. I wonder if that's the second version of him, though.
That's the
Was the
closest
whole-
one to that stone.
That's the closest one to that stone, yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
But then again, remember the last time we did it? Motor in! What's up,
Probably
Alex?
not the easiest one to get to, but it's the closest one to that stone.
Yeah.
Motor
What I think, but remember the last time we had, what's it called? I guess on our server, Motor was he was on the other side of the fucking map for us as well. Just decompressing, watching streams. You had a long night, did you?
Is JP vacuuming?
No, that was sorry, that was me kicking my shredder.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. That's your footrest.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing is I could probably sail back to my base, uncover that part of the map, build another merchant portal, go over to the merchant, build another ship, and sail to Motor. Fuck, I'm a genius.
Not get ahead of ourselves.
Well, I'm glad that I found him, because that makes this whole adventure worth it. And now, I need to start writing my script for the Motor video.
Okay, at a very high level, what's a motor?
Motor is
this
the
for-
dragon.
Yeah. Okay.
He's the dragon that we will be fighting.
Hmm.
Look at that shot. Did you just see that shot? That was fucking amazing. So what other streams are you
Oh,
watching?
yeah.
What other games do you like watching, Alex?
Burnaby Alex. Hello.
Burnaby Alex. Or what other games, I guess, are you watching?
So,
So what?
motor is an
was
Old
there-
English word meaning a mother.
Meaning a
woman
mother?
who performs the duties of a mother, a female caretaker or guardian.
So then she would be the guardian of the mountain. and the mother of the drakes. So that would be perfect. 2 local streamers. Sea of Thieves has a lot of action. Does it? That's the... Coffee and I were actually thinking of playing some Sea of Thieves. We just kind of wanted to have a crew to play with.
How much does it cost?
50... How much is it right now? I wouldn't mind trying it. Yeah, Assassin's Creed is fun to watch, you're right. I have Valhalla that I've only like got a few hours into that one. And I've done that on stream a few times, and then all these other games came out and I stopped playing it. So what I do want to do is finish Valhalla though. I should actually just focus on playing that one for a long time. Like maybe a whole week. Of course, we still have to play Warzone, but... Look at this.
It's $50, Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try a game that costs that much.
Gee,
I know,
fuck,
it was on
too
sale, I
much.
think, when Coffee bought it, actually.
Yeah. On the Microsoft Store, it's for 25. But even then, like 25 bucks.
Ghost of Tsushima, yeah.
Good game. Excellent
Very good.
game.
I actually wish it was on PC. I would have played it.
They're gonna port it, aren't they?
I think so. It's
They
PS5
are.
exclusive, or PS4 exclusive though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they're porting it. I was so surprised that
I will play it
PlayStation
when...
lost the IP for MLB The Show.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
they did.
it's on Xbox.
Oh, wow.
Dude, that has been a PlayStation. Like, I'm not really like a baseball fan, but like I've played MLB The Show since forever. Like, it's just baseball games are fun. I don't know
Well, it's a
why.
PS5 game now because it was on PS4 before though. Before the PS5 came out, Ghost of Tsushima was out a while back, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I just don't understand how PlayStation managed to drop the ball so much after destroying Xbox with the PlayStation 4.
I know, right? Probably because of the availability. Like there was more Xboxes available than there was PS5s.
It's not only that. It's like it doesn't perform as well.
Well, hey, actually, I just seen an
Data.
article. I didn't read it, but there was the most annoying thing about a PS5. There was a software update just recently that got fixed, and I think it was fan problems.
Well, yeah, they had that overheating, hard drive failures, like at launch, like their review copies before launch. Come on now.
I'm so glad I waited to buy my PS5.
And there's no backwards
Yeah.
compatibility.
I thought there was.
There's not. Well, it's not like Xbox level.
Not like Xbox. There's no
Oh,
backwards
okay.
compatibility with PlayStation 3 titles because
Didn't Xbox go all the way back?
Yeah, PlayStation 3 titles just won't work. It's on a whole different like architecture, right?
it's on the cell processor, like a cell architecture, right? So to play PlayStation 3 games, it's so crazy that you have to like subscribe to PlayStation Now or something, and that's like I think
Oh
100
yeah, that's their. That's their streaming.
that's
service,
their
really?
streaming service, and that's
Yeah.
like $100, includes PlayStation Plus and whatever. So it's just not worth it. So if you want to play like PlayStation games, don't expect to play PlayStation 3 games or
When
PlayStation
Ghost of
2.
Tsushima comes out, though, I will be
Yeah.
playing that on PC, and I'll
Yeah.
I'll definitely stream that.
It's a great game. I have it. I've played it.
Oh, okay.
It's amazing. I've got to say it's an amazing game. I played it a little bit, and I played it with like the Japanese voices and English subtitles, like how it's
Oh,
supposed
really?
to be.
That's
Yeah.
how it should be played. Yeah, you're right.
That's how, I mean, the one thing. Okay, spoiler alert. But the one thing that I found a bit disappointing was, okay, not a story spoiler, but just a general annoyance, is that the dialogue, the way the characters' mouths move, you can see that they're speaking English. But and when you listen to the audio in Japanese, there's just this kind of disconnect that you would see the other way around if you were like if you were watching a Japanese anime in English, because over there they're speaking Japanese but you're hearing English, so it's their mouths moving a bit different. Anyway,
Oh,
so
it's
that's
like watching Godzilla.
I
Speaking
haven't
of
watched
Godzilla, the new
haven't wa-
Godzilla versus Kong.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not like not how you think it would be. It's a pretty deep. They did a not too bad job on it.
Does it have Doge in it?
Doge?
Yeah.
Dogecoin?
Have you seen the memes?
No, I haven't.
Godzilla and Kong fighting, and then in the next panel there's Doge with a bat, just
Of course.
bonking them in the head. Anyway,
It's inspired by the Japanese samurai movies. One game mode is in black and white to pay homage. Oh, really? You
yeah,
can actually play it in
yeah.
black and white? Oh, damn.
You can.
whole
And there's
game.
like this. There's this lethal plus difficulty. Like if you really want to experience what it's like in its true cinematic glory, you can play it in lethal plus difficulty, which means you get one shot to the body and you're dead. You can play it in
That's
black and white
pretty sweet.
mode, as Alex pointed out, and then you can have like the Japanese audio and everything, and it's just really crazy how much level of detail there is. But it's also a beautiful game. Like if you play it
Just-
with color,
Just imagine it on PC, though.
yeah.
Right? Imagine
Oh,
playing
yeah.
that on your 3080.
Yeah, I know, right?
Maxed out Ultra. 4K if you wanted to do 4K. Do you have 4K monitors?
I've got a 1440p monitor.
I want to get a 14K or a 4K monitor that's a good gaming monitor but they're so expensive right now.
Honestly, I would wait for an OLED monitor, like an AMOLED monitor,
yeah,
or not
yeah,
an
that's
AMOLED, but
good.
like an OLED monitor.
Just imagine that
because-
price.
Exactly. There's like OLED televisions that you can get for $2,000, $3,000, which are like 50 inches, 55 inches, right?
Right.
The only problem right now is actually shrinking the size, because they can mass produce bigger screens, because that's like the size of their fab unit, right? And they can churn a better profit doing that. But just imagine, like, they start cutting those a bit smaller, packaging them into monitors. Imagine like a 4K OLED monitor, true blacks, amazing HDR, really quick. I think it's instant response time on OLED monitors, is it not? I think
Pretty
it is.
instant.
Pretty close.
Really?
Pretty
Wow.
close, yeah.
Pretty close. I think it was plasma screens that had like instant, because they were kind of
Yeah.
based off of CRTs.
Alex is
Anyway,
gaming on a
but-
laptop. 1080p is still fine, though, I think.
Oh yeah, 1080p. I mean, if you're on a laptop, 1080p is more than enough.
I mean, I game right now. I'm gaming on 1080p. I find streaming and playing Warzone and gaming at 1080p is fine.
yeah,
I
I
love it.
I've never
don't really
played on
think
anything above
gaming's that-
1080p.
Yeah, I know. Like, I think gaming in 4K is a little outrageous right now.
overrated at the moment.
1440p though, I could run on I have a 1440p monitor as well, but
I guess
it's
it depends on the size of your monitor. Like if you're playing on an ultra wide
Agreed.
screen, if you're on anything under 1440, it's gonna look like shit.
yeah.
But then compare that against, a laptop, maybe it's running like a 17 inch.
Hey, but fucking cards work, man. Where's the name?
It's
Thanks
not
for the
amazing, but
subscriber
it's
or
doable.
subscribing there, buddy.
It's gonna look really good. Yeah,
Julio.
it's not gonna look bad. But if you're running a 30-inch 1080, it's gonna look like shit.
Of course. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Julio.
Yeah, man. You the best. JP's my inside voice.
I'm just not inside of him. I mean, don't get that. Don't get that vibe.
all
No.
twisted. Please don't.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
I mean, you wish you were inside
Cuddle-
Tito, not me.
Yeah. But he'll just be filming.
r/gone civil.
Man, I have that alert so loud too that I have to do something about that loud ass alert.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right over there, Cuddles. 1080p on 17-inch or lower, 15-inch, 14-inch. It's gonna be totally fine for gaming. But if you're obviously going bigger than 24 inches, I think at that point you're kind of treading into 1440p territory. That's where you want to be. Like, don't get me wrong, I gamed for the longest time at 1080p on a 24-inch monitor at 60 hertz. That's just how life was, back in the day. And it's completely fine. There's nothing wrong with it. And Yeah, while games might look a bit sharper, like 1440 or 4K or whatever at those bigger screens, 1080 is still doable at, like laptop sizes that Alex has. And
He's got
that's totally
he's
fine.
plugging it into a 32-inch TV. He says so. A 32-inch TV.
Yeah,
what's
it
your
might be a
response
bit,
time on that? Might be a little
might be a
too
bit noticeable. Might be a bit noticeable
lag,
at 32,
video lag
but
for sure. Would be.
That depends
But-
on how close you're sitting. If you're sitting like computer length
Yeah.
from it, it's gonna look like shit. Like if you're right in
Exactly.
front of it. If you're, TV,
But your
viewing,
response
like, from
time.
it, it's gonna look fine.
If you're
A lot
playing,
of
say,
TVs
like,
have pretty good
Call of
response
Duty.
times now.
well, it depends
Like
on.
like my TV has like a 2 to 3 millisecond response time in game mode.
Really?
Yeah.
that's really
Okay, so
cool.
you
That's
have game
really
mode. I have an older Samsung, really good. It's a 1080p, but it was a 3D TV.
Oh yeah.
And it was
those
the
are
active, the
shit.
active 3D where you had the glasses that had battery powers. So
Oh,
like
right.
you couldn't lay down sideways because the it wouldn't look fucking. I watched 3D on it probably like twice, but I just got it because I was looking for a good TV. The fucking that's like a 60 millisecond time frame. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, my TV on like the make everything look pretty mode.
Yeah.
It's impossible to play anything other than like an indie game
Oh yeah, yeah.
on it.
I mean, 10
Some do it,
milliseconds
not as
that
bad
Alex
as the old
had.
days. Yeah, when you had a quarter second, for sure. That quarter second, ridiculous. 10 milliseconds still not bad. I
It's really
prefer
good.
at least 5 for sure. But on a 32-inch, 10's fine.
So here's the thing, Kilo, right? With gaming monitors, they usually advertise it as, oh, it's 0.5
But it's
millisecond
not real.
response. It's not
0.5, yeah.
real because what they do is, just as with speakers, they'll give you the best performance that you can get out of like your monitor, but it'll be so instantaneous that you obviously can't see it, and it won't be consistent. That's why you got to look at, with speakers, you got to look at RMS power, which is the sustained power, right? The sustained wattage. That's what you have to go after. Similarly, you have to kind of look at the average response time across not just gray to gray, because that's just one kind of transition that you can see on your display. You're gonna have all sorts of transitions, right? You're gonna have black to greens, black to reds, whites to blues, stuff like that, right? Or greens to reds, and all of these different colors. What is the average response time for that transition, and what is it across like a variety of different refresh rates? At that point,
Well, and
when
that's why they reference, if it's 1 millisecond, they're always going to say G to G, G to
Gray to
G,
gray.
so you're gray to gray, which
But even that is just the peak, right? If you
Yeah,
kind of look
exactly.
at the average, if you look at the average response time, and what we should be concerned with, most monitors that advertise a 1 millisecond gray to gray response time sit in the 12 to 15 millisecond average response time, right? So if you have a 10 millisecond response time average on your all colors essentially, that's actually really good. I'm gonna make that case.
yeah. You're saying downside of a TV versus monitor is the pixels on a TV are RGB cells next to each other, making text look jaggy, right?
Yeah, that I agree.
Well,
Absolutely
monitors have
agree.
better pixel setup for text. You're 100% right. Because that's
Also-
basically what they're built for.
Also, Windows and Mac OS, they have something called clear text, or clear type is what it's called on Windows. That'll actually smoothen out the fonts and kind of make it easier to read text. It'll have like anti-aliasing on the text. So there's like some software trickery in there as well. On
The funny
top
thing
of,
is when I set up like text for the stream, it gives me an option. Actually, it's default to have anti-aliasing on for the text. So it'll appear better on not only my screen but your screen as you're seeing it. Oh, look at this guy again. Come here, serpent boy.
just give him a 350 elbow.
You guys are all talking about all these technical specs. Here's how I chose my monitor. Ready? Alright. Said best 1080p 144
Google.
hertz. Yeah. I just looked at like 10 different articles and just found one in my price point. I was like, that'll work.
hey, that works too, you know.
I got
It's
the Asus Tough VG24 or something.
That's actually a pretty good.
yeah, that's a
monitor,
really
though.
good monitor. I was gonna
It was
say
like
that.
100. It was like 130 bucks. Not too bad.
That's actually-
144 hertz,
that's a good
1080p, and the only thing I don't like about it is it's not very bright. Like it's way brighter than the TN panel I came from, but like it's not very bright.
He does
In
spawn in the
daytime,
same
it's not
spots,
bad.
Alex. He has because there's people that they know exactly where he spawns, and then you can farm him. So I can go back there and like circle that area at night. At night specifically, if you ping it on the map, then you can go back there and he'll spawn. Serpent spawns in the same spot every time. I'm just gonna go and finish my harpoon though.
I think if I ever do a dual monitor setup, I'll just get the same monitor but the 1440p version.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Tough is
If you
definitely a
do-
good value brand. So
It
Tough
is.
is Asus's bottom tier gaming product, and that's how they start them. They start bottom tier, and then they go to the Prime Pros, and then you start to get into the ROG series, and then you get into like the Maximus series, which are gonna be higher. They're higher. The Strix series.
Is
which
Maximus
your
even?
high-end.
Is Maximus even above ROG?
The Strix? Yeah, it's about. Oh shit.
Like their Maximus motherboards. Yeah.
Yeah, they're fuck stupid. Oh, dude, ran right into the ocean, or right into the fucking shore.
Dude,
Oh,
I
you
crashed
almost
so hard
t-shirt.
into the ocean. It was like the Titanic.
The cool thing was, I was going through a storm, so like, the tide was in and out, and it came out perfectly. It rolled in perfectly. But I'm facing backwards, so I need to turn around.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Alex. Tough is not a bad brand.
No,
I
it's a
mean, if
good
you're
brand.
If you're looking for bang for buck, it's a good, reliable product.
Look at you
it's
can see
recommended.
the Kraken's eyes.
Wasn't-
Out of the
wasn't
water this time.
Oh wow, cool. Oh, it's probably gonna surface soon, dive soon then. Wasn't the Tough 3080 when they first came out? Wasn't that like the best performing one when they first released?
I think so.
Like
You're right.
surprised
Yeah.
the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Bought the motherboard because
they have a
I
good
couldn't
cooler.
find any motherboards for sale on Newegg at the time, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just go to Best Buy and buy a motherboard. And I have the same motherboard as you.
Yeah, that's what I have, the Tough Gaming X570 motherboard, and I have a Tough
That's what I have,
Gaming
yeah.
cooler, the 240 millimeter. I find it's fine, I run
wish I would've
all
gotten a
Asus.
smaller case, but
except for RAM and power supply
I've got a
and case.
all right. I've got a Asus Z370 Strix motherboard. I've got G-Skill Trident Z RAM, EVGA
Nice.
3080. Just got it from you guys. Big shout out. Thank
Big
you.
shout out to Air
Got it.
Computer. Whoop, whoop.
Big shout out to Electric Computer. Got a Corsair H80i, which I'm looking to replace at some point. I got an EVGA power supply, and then a bunch of controls.
Yours, it's a gold power supply, right? I can't remember. I think mine's a Supernova gold.
750 GQ. It's a gold power supply.
I think mine's I think mine's 750 gold.
my
Supernova. Or platinum.
my power supply is gold, but it's a brand that I don't know what it is.
I think my next one's gonna be a Seasonic.
Like it had really, really good reviews, but it's a brand that I'd never heard of. In fact, I'm gonna find the box, see what it's called.
I actually have I want to try Asus's power supply. Their new power supply apparently has like temperature readouts, and it has like, I think it has power readouts, so it knows what's drawing what specific power. I don't know, that power supply is probably worth a lot, but I've seen somebody that I know was building one.
Which ZenBook do you have, Alex? What's the
Oh, ZenBook.
Yeah, what's the processor on it?
Probably the i7 8700H, would it be? Or HU?
Yeah, I guess it would be the U SKU or the case. Oh, not the U or the H SKU. Those are the low power SKUs. Because ZenBook is like an ultra book, right? So it has to keep the TDP.
8th gen i7, yeah. So it's probably 8700 HU or
8700,
H
yeah.
or U.
I had a 8700 in my laptop.
Yeah, the U.
Yeah, I have a FSP Hydro G Pro 750 gold power supply. I bought it during the power supply drought.
Hydro
when
G
shipped-
Pro.
Yeah, by FSP. I don't know. It had really, really good reviews. They probably were all fake, but it literally was the only power supply I could find that was less than like $300 at the time. Because that was when they were impossible to find.
Yeah. Man, I wish I could just like send you parts too. I probably could. We just
I've
pasted
got
it. Intel Core, yeah, 8550U.
Nice.
It's only a quad core?
Yeah, it's a U SKU, right? It's
Oh yes, the
low power quad core, but I mean, yeah, for
it's still a good gaming PC, man. You throw and it's what does it
Or-
have in it for a card? 1060 or
I'm guessing it's going to be integrated graphics because it's a ZenBook. 4-core 8-thread. That's
Yeah.
actually pretty decent for
the way
for like
the way that works is always take your cores and just double it. And that's your threads.
not necessarily. You can have like 1 core per thread. You have some i5s in there that have
That'll
that,
reach that
that have that 4-core
6
thread.
core 12 thread or 6 core 18 thread.
My
I don't know how they work. I've
my
seen like
laptop
I haven't
was a
seen
8
any.
H.
The H ones I think are the higher end.
Yeah. They're what they call the desktop CPU laptop version of the desktop CPU.
Right.
Right.
They're quote unrestricted, but they're restricted, of course.
It's what 45
so it's like
TDP,
the-
I think.
It's like the locked.
AMD's got some single core per thread. Yeah, you're right.
Do they really?
You're right, Alex.
Oh.
Yeah, Alex
I
is
don't
right.
know. I'm happy with my graphics card though. Kilo was trying to scare me when I bought it. He was like, "Dude, none of your games are gonna run. Everything's gonna break all the time."
Hey, you until you updated your drivers, that thing was
I had
running
no
like
problems.
fucking shit for a while.
No, it wasn't.
You were having crashing issues all the time, remember?
Yeah, that was just Warzone.
Yeah, and Warzone's probably is optimized for Nvidia anyway.
But like, it wasn't any more infrequent than the fucking dev error shit.
Oh yeah. Well, JP and I both got that, didn't we? And I think Darcy actually got it once too. Was the dev
God,
error?
what?
The dev error. Remember it crashed. Warzone crashed and gave
Yeah,
me the dev error.
Yeah, I think that was a bug in the game. It wasn't like a GPU issue. Alex, your CPU 4-core 8-thread, 1.8 gigahertz base, 4 gigahertz boost, at 15 watts. I think that's pretty good, provided you can keep the laptop cool. Just don't put it on your lap, otherwise you'll burn it off.
Oh,
But-
that might clear your semen.
You what?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not supposed to use laptops on your lap because you'll cook your semen. That's why
I
your
never
balls
use my
hang
laptop.
outside your body, is so that your semen doesn't burn up.
Well,
I had
then.
no clue about that. I had no
You didn't
clue
know
about
that?
that.
Well, you know what, Cuddles? Kilo is a seaman right now.
Ah.
I am. Sing me a sea shanty.
I already had my fill today. Cuddles can go.
Oh, it's got
fair
a metal
enough.
case, aluminum case.
Yeah, it probably acts as its own like heat sink. I guess if it's connected to the heat pipes and everything, but it probably does dissipate like a good amount of heat through the back cover.
Do you guys remember hearing my laptop through my microphone?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
I do actually remember that.
That shit would be so hot. It was like 109 fucking Celsius constantly.
And
That's so.
Like, if back before, like my wrist would be on the keyboard before I bought a keyboard, like my wrist would be cooking.
Oh man.
The sacrifices you've made to play Warzone with us.
And that would be on like the turbo boost span setting, like maximum RPM for every fan.
I just jumped into a shitty area right here.
Yeah, you almost beached yourself over there.
Well, I'm in a cove now, so like I have to back out. Steer my
amazing
way
your
out of
boat-
here.
Your boat's got a reverse gear.
I know. That's sweet. Am I stuck?
Yeah,
Yep.
you probably beached
You have to
it.
wait for the tide to come
good.
back in.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Hey,
good.
look at that! It's ever given all over again.
Dude, Egypt seized that ship.
What's that?
Yeah, Egypt, the country, they seized the ship and they're asking for $900 million dollars in damages because they backed up that entire route.
What?
Which they have something like a $3 billion insurance policy, so.
I mean, it's the biggest damn container ship in the whole world, so they better, right?
They have a $3 billion insurance policy, but is the insurance policy going to pay?
Alex, let me ask you a question. Because this is kind of just like for my own research and as well as research for others. Do you enjoy watching streams on Twitch or YouTube?
You want my answer?
Yeah.
Twitch.
And
Just because
obviously
of the,
because of the community engagement, right?
No, that and the bits and the built-in like personalized emotes and all that.
He says YouTube.
Well, Alex says Team YouTube.
YouTube is probably more user-friendly. It's probably, easier to get a huge audience because
YouTube is less
has
toxic.
way,
Yeah,
way,
you're
way
right.
more people on the platform. Yeah, that's
The other
true.
thing the other thing I like about YouTube is it's still kind of in its infancy, I guess, of streaming. So like, there's a lot more bigger streamers coming over to the platform, and I think they're probably going to ask for feedback from all of the streamers, obviously, on what are the features that you want to see. And I think
They really need to figure out some sort of browsing system that makes sense. 'Cause if
that
go to
I
YouTube-
agree with that part, because you can click on live gaming or live, and you'll
Live.
see a handful of gamers, but you also see like live everything. But if you click on the
Yeah.
gaming tab, it shows you who is all live and who's on the featured page.
Let's be real. Who wants to look at NBC, ABC, Bloomberg, and CNN and Espanol?
Yeah.
If you're watching, if you're actually holding Dogecoin, you probably may want to watch Bloomberg. I'm just kidding over there.
Oh, they're skyrocketing apparently.
Mixer had a
Kevin's
good browse
streaming
system,
right
yeah, it
now
did.
talking about it.
Yeah, Mixer was good. Mixer is that Microsoft thing, right? Like
This is
that
the
he
thing
had on that he
Harris-
had on Xbox, I think.
Yeah, yeah, and then it tanked. I think
I think they moved over to YouTube, didn't they?
no,
Mixer shut down like overnight. They didn't
like
even
they
warn
partnered
people.
with Facebook. They moved a lot of their partnered streamers to Facebook. Apparently, Facebook's been known to pad their users' numbers.
What?
They've actually been charged for it.
Facebook wouldn't do anything unethical.
Yeah, right.
Nudge, nudge.
Yeah, you're right. They did have. One thing I do like. One thing that Harris Heller said about Twitch versus YouTube is let's just face it. We're in a day and age right now where streaming is going to become the norm for everything. And
there's 1.9
because-
million podcasts in the world.
Well, there's huge amount of people. So streaming is when you just focus on one platform and one thing, like streaming, like Twitch does, you don't really, there's not much of a draw for your audience. Where when you
Gotta
have,
diversify.
if you're diversified like YouTube, you can post videos, you can post shorts, you can stream live on there. You can do stories, I mean, it has pretty much everything that all the social media platforms have, where Twitch just doesn't do that. And it doesn't really have... It has better discoverability for people than Twitch does. Like, Twitch, you only see... You go to Twitch right now, you're going to see all the streamers that have high amount of people viewing them on the left-hand side, so that they put those guys front and foremost so that you can see them. And those are their money makers.
They've
The
actually
guys at
kinda
the low
changed it
totem
a
pole.
bit recently. You can change it from you can sort it to like recommended for you, and those would be people that are kind of, you know,
Right.
like
I've seen
streamers
that, yeah.
that they think you would like. Like right now on RuneScape, of course,
Yeah.
you know, the number one it's showing me is Wild Mudkip. Why is it showing Wild Mudkip? Because I've subscribed to him in the past. I'm not subscribed to him. I'm not followed to him right now. After him is It's Will, 957 viewers, right?
Mhm.
Like 12 viewers down, Odablock, a PvPer, I hate him, 1.5k viewers. You know, like 40 viewers down, 40 down is
So, but don't
Abyss,
log
never
in.
heard of him.
Try and
Huh?
log out of Twitch
No, fuck
and
that.
just go to
I want-
Twitch with a blank account and see what they show you.
If I log out of Twitch, okay, then I'm gonna have to remember my password.
Yeah. And that, you know, I mean, I use a password manager, but that's me.
I think
Which
if
I'm
you create
eventually
an
gonna end up
account on
having to pay
Twitch,
for.
They've gotten way better at it. But yeah, when you first join Twitch and you're like, I want to watch Matt, you're just gonna, do you want to watch the person with 7 viewers or do you want to watch the person with 700?
Right.
What you're really gonna do is you're gonna find someone that you watched off of YouTube and you're gonna find that person. That's why you go to Twitch, is because they say follow me on Twitch.
He says he doesn't have a Twitch account, and Twitch uses cookies to know I like watching Valheim and Among Us. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so,
So-
it does the same.
How did you... I'm curious how you found me. Like, Valheim, if you search Valheim, the game, on YouTube, I obviously came up as one of the streamers, right? Because I think you've subscribed before in the past. You've been in here before. I think last week, actually. Literally click the Valheim link, yeah. So I appeared in the Valheim channel, which is cool. It's going to show who's got, like, and the cool thing about YouTube, when you do click stuff like that, it's going to show you the big streamers. It's going to also show you the smaller streamers. So it kind of mixes. So it'll have like the person with 10 viewers, then it'll have the person with 100, like 1,000 viewers, and then it'll mix another one down. It'll have like a couple hundred viewers. It mixes the smaller in with the bigger, which I like. I like that discoverability because it helps small streamers.
Okay, so what do? I click on YouTube, I click on live, okay? How do I get the game?
I'm second highest in the Valheim streams, he says, in his
Oh,
language.
wow.
Region. Yeah.
Okay.
That's sweet. Love it.
So how do I get to like live gaming, live now gaming? Okay, click
So on the
that.
left-hand side, you'll see there's live, there's a
Yeah.
live tab, and then there's gaming tab. You can click on the gaming tab.
You have to click on gaming, and then it's going to be live. Okay.
And then it'll show you
so
who's
they do
live.
have the same kind of shit as Twitch. Okay. I didn't even know that existed. They should probably like advertise that.
I really, you know what I think though, is they
it
need to
makes
put
more
those
sense to
tabs
click on
further.
live.
Yeah, they need to organize that better, and they need to
If
put
you
those
click-
tabs further up. I think in
You
the
should
system.
just be able to click on live, and then it should be, do you want to watch live news, live gaming, live crafting, live whatever, instead of having 2 separate tabs. It's fucking stupid. Sorry.
So below to the description for this stream is a Valheim logo, which lets you browse this game. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, which is nice because when you edit your stream, your information, you have to put in the game that you're streaming. Some people, I've seen actually on YouTube, which Twitch kind of polices this a little bit more, where if you put the wrong game in, they give you shit. But on YouTube, you can put the wrong game in, one that's like got the highest views, and people will come to your channel just by mistake. But they don't give a shit for it. They don't actually give you shit for it. Hey, wait, I think I passed my... No, I'm right there, yeah.
I think what Twitch needs to crack down on is those obvious fishing streams that are on every fucking category.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, those clickbait streams too. But to your point, Cuddles, I just went to, on the left bar thing, I went down to more from YouTube, down into gaming, looked up Valheim, and Kilo is literally the second stream, sorted by most viewers in your region. And I mean, it's literally click, and then you find Kilo. That's pretty much
cool.
Yeah.
That's
and
cool for
I think
discoverability, right? On Twitch,
you're number 3. Okay, you're number 3 right now, sorted by most viewers worldwide for Valheim, streaming on YouTube.
If I just click on gaming, okay,
like it.
Yeah.
it's just gonna show a bunch of gaming videos, right?
Yeah.
But if I want to find a game, I don't want to have to search it. I just want to browse who's live on games, right? Then I have to click gaming. Then I have to click on view more. Then I have to scroll to find the game, this is similar to Twitch, right? Once you click view more, but it's like 17 fucking clicks.
They have too many fake streams, like as in people that just stream and aren't doing anything. They just leave their computer on the whole time. Or what? They also so one of the other thing is they feature specific streamers. YouTube does. What I've seen, like JD Courage was streaming today he was playing Warzone, and you would click on gaming. What's that?
Courage switched?
Courage has always been on YouTube, I thought.
Oh, I didn't know
ever
that.
Since I've known him.
I've never actually watched him.
Anyway, he's here, but he's I gotta get out of this. I clicked on gaming today, and he popped up right at the top as he's live right now. Come and check him out. Like he was front and center, the big wallpaper at the middle of the screen.
Oh wow, there's only 98 people watching Valheim.
Is there really? 98 people? Wow.
It's not a lot of people watching
worldwide, yeah.
I mean, a lot of people are kind of done with it right now, I think, but
the biggest is this game called Garena Free Fire.
Garena Free Fire?
Garena Free Fire is a battle royale game developed by 111 Dot Studios. It's an Android and iOS game.
Yeah. Oh, big. The thing on YouTube too is mobile games. Huge. So there's a streamer in India. What's his name? It's a PUBG streamer. Scout. His name's Scout. He's a big PUBG streamer, and he streams PUBG Mobile, and he's huge. Doc played with him actually, but he's got a huge following.
So the guy with the most viewers right now for PUBG worldwide is this guy called Hydra Reshav, and his stream is called Morning Chill Stream. I'm obviously translating it. By the way, Alex, if you didn't know, sorry, I probably should have said this. I'm an Indian dude. I live in Canada, so I can read Hindi.
You can read?
You can read?
Yeah,
wow.
Shocking.
You're Indian?
Anyway.
Wait a second, I didn't know that.
So yeah, his Harishav, his stream is called Morning Chill Stream. And it's PUBG Mobile. So
you know what? Yeah. That kind of makes sense. You know, India is a developing world, right?
Yeah.
It just is. So the vast majority of people in India aren't going to have gaming PCs. They're not going to have consoles. But most of them have phones.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
That's why PUBG, when they saw the popularity of the game in India and pretty much worldwide, that's why they stopped the development of the new map and new game mechanics and just released a mobile app, because they were like, oh hey, this is gonna make us a lot of money, and it sure did.
There's a billion people in India. Why focus on North America when you have 2 or 3 times the population in one country?
And honestly, PUBG got so popular in India at one point. The government decided to ban the fucking game. Just imagine that.
Really?
They had to ban the fucking game to stop people from playing it. But people are like, all right, you're gonna ban it. Sure, we're just gonna install a VPN. There's millions of those out there.
Exactly.
And we're just gonna VPN to Singapore or whatever, and just play it over there. So
that sounds
very.
right.
There you go. Censorship. Fuck you. Oh no, Alex. This is a Canadian stream. Yeah, I live in Canada. Kilo and I we live in the same city.
Yeah, no, we are a Canadian stream, for sure.
Cuddles over here is a Texan. I
Hell
think.
yeah, brother.
Cuddles is Cuddles is our gaming friend, and JP is my RL friend.
Yeah.
Kilo and I used to work together. I think back when 2016. I think we worked together. Yeah. So.
Was that when you guys were on the mean streets?
We were on the mean streets, yeah, selling drugs.
What are drugs in Canada?
You're Vancouver.
Man, I got that fresh
yeah.
syrup.
You're an adopted American.
Nice.
Where are you?
They
You're
just call
from
me
Vancouver
adopted
and you're living in
American.
America? Are you living in
Yeah.
Washington?
I think I'm the adopted American.
Oh, sorry. Oh, he's the adopted. Yes, he is the adopted
Yeah.
American.
I was almost
100%.
Canadian. I was made in Canada. Does that count?
I mean,
Yeah,
we've got to
not?
have a token American anyway. You know, part
You
of
have to.
every Canadian group has to have its token American, and it's token Indian, dude. Let's be honest.
Hey, no, you don't have to be joking about Cuddles being an adopted American.
We most likely is.
It's not.
I mean,
you
I
don't
was
have to be
made
worried
in
about.
Canada.
He was made
I'm
here.
basically Canadian.
But he
yeah,
still
I was
is kind of
assembled there.
I'll be right back.
I would have been born in Canada, but my parents were like, no.
Free healthcare is overrated. We're moving to the U.S. That's what happened. Let's be honest.
Yeah, well, what really happened was my mom was like, we need to get this guy the fuck away from his parents.
Fair enough.
So my mom enlisted my dad in the military and got sent to Texas.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Back in the early 90s when you could just sign someone up.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
The other stream I watched is Phasmophobia. Yep.
Isn't that a scary stream?
Yeah, it is.
I don't do those. Anyone plays a scary game? I'm not watching them. I don't
So-
play scary games. I don't watch scary games.
So Alex, the amount of a scaredy cat I am, not the amount, but like, I'm a huge scaredy cat. We play Warzone every now and then, and like I'll be just running around looting shit and whatever, and at some point somebody will just shoot me in the ass, and I'll just get this massive jump scare, and I'll just open up my map, and my mouse will be over in one corner. I get jump scares so easily. To cope, if I watch like horror movies or like whatever, to cope, I try to laugh, but like jump scares, man, I cannot deal with them. I just cannot.
What are you talking about? You're getting scared? Which jump scares?
Oh, Alex was just saying that sorry if I get this incorrect, but he was watching Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia. Phasmophobia. That's what it is.
Phasmophobia.
You said it right.
But
You almost did a sea urchin there.
Almost.
But no, I was just saying that how I get scared really easily, and we'll be like, I was saying that we play Warzone every now and then, and I'll get like a jump scare, and I'll throw my mouse to one corner, and I'll have my map open, and I'll be like, holy shit, what the fuck happened over here?
I can watch scary movies all day long. I love them. I laugh like when people get like their heads ripped off and shit. Love it.
See, that's my coping mechanism too.
That's not even coping. That's just hilarious to me. Like, when I was a
coping
kid
mechanism.
watching Saw, I'd be like, he's cutting his leg off. But like scary games, I don't. It's just something about it, man.
There
Like,
is.
I can't do it.
It all depends
just
how immersed
fucks me
you
up.
get, though. Oh, does it
It
fuck
doesn't
you
matter.
up, really?
It doesn't even
Is
matter.
it because
if
you
I'm
get
immersed.
so immersed? Is that why?
No, it doesn't matter. Like I could be like back in the day, I would be like high as hell, like getting a blowjob playing a game or something. Sorry, I shouldn't say all that on stream. Like in the
But
middle
hey,
of the game, I'd be
if
like,
it's truth-
I can't play the game. Like they just don't get me. I don't know. And then sometimes they do scare the fuck out. Like that game Outlast, when it first came
yeah.
out, I was like, oh hell no, it's dark. All I have is a flashlight. What the hell is that? I heard a noise.
Alex, that's a good choice. Healthcare kept you in Canada. That's good. Glad you
Yeah.
stayed here.
I mean,
I mean, if you don't mind waiting
Canada's
for
great
it.
though. I wanted to
mean-
go to the U.S. for the longest time when I was younger too, and then I just realized that no. I mean, healthcare right now is perfect, and plus, I mean, I ended up having some health issues, so it kind of worked out to keep me here.
I mean, that's the other thing, right? Like, as you said, Cuddles, if you're okay waiting, I'm pretty sure, Kilo, you didn't have to wait when your condition was discovered and you had to,
No,
get
Of
treatment.
course, not for
No, not at
emergency
all.
shit, but like his reversal, he has to wait forever. That shit would have
Well-
been done already here forever ago.
Well, the thing is,
But then-
the reason I had to wait was because I actually did have an opportunity to have it done, say 2013, so a few years later, after 2009 was my first one. But I was on a project, and it was the assistant manager for it, and I had to stay there. I couldn't not stay there. I had to keep running, so I had to work through that project, and then the only other opportunity was. So that was, I actually had to go to Saskatchewan to get that done, but this one was here in Alberta. So I ended up finding a really good surgeon to get it done, and she's like, her whole team was amazing. But partially that
guys
was
have,
my
like,
fault, partially it
Price
was.
fixing for your prescriptions?
What do you mean? Well, I have benefits too. through
Yeah, but like, does the government set like maximum prices for certain prescriptions and whatnot that
They
they're
do.
willing to pay? So I do know that there's, in most countries that have that, they only get about 60% of like the medication options that we have.
Right.
Oh no! So being a free market that the US is, you're obviously always gonna have more options, as long as you're willing and able to pay for it. That's gonna be the cold hard truth, right? Like, if you have more money, you can get better treatment. End of story. But that also then means that if your health benefits are tied directly to the job that you're in,
You're
right?
gonna get stuck in your job, some people. But
Yeah,
what most people don't realize though is in almost all cases, your insurance plan will carry over outside of the job once you leave it or get fired or whatever for usually something like 90 days. So you get plenty of opportunity to find another fucking job.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
sometimes that might not be long enough, and sometimes you might just be, unemployed for longer. And sure, there's like unemployment benefits, and like you have all of that stuff. But just imagine, right? Like, if you have an emergency and things are not going well for you, at least in a country that has like a bit of a socialized healthcare system, it's
Yeah.
that you have that safety net, even though you might not have a broader range of drugs available to you, or like a broader range of treatments available to you. You still know that if you don't have the money to pay for like a surgery or whatever, you still know that the government's going to take care of you.
But we have
which-
that as well with Medicaid, Medicare. We have that. We have the same thing for the people
But you
that can't
have
afford
to pay
it.
monthly, right?
No, that's
Yeah.
that's taken out of every single person's income. Every single.
But
person.
then you have to qualify for it if you like earn like a certain amount of money a year, or if you're under like a certain household income or whatever it is. And that's different per state too. Like, for example, I have a friend who lives in California. His fiance, I
Gonna be
think
a
she,
higher income.
yeah, she's a marine biologist, right? But obviously, since they live in fucking Silicon Valley, she's not gonna earn as much as my friend who works at Google, right?
Oh yeah,
So-
of course. Yeah.
So technically, she's below the line and qualifies for Obamacare. Like, how crazy is that? She's, I think, earning like north of 60k a year,
So the other-
which is quite a lot, but clearly
The other
not.
thing that Alex
Obamacare
brought up
is
just now
literally
about-
just a. Okay, let's go.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
go for it. Go for it.
Okay. Oh, who? Cuddles? Cuddles, you can finish your.
No, Kilo,
Oh, he's
you
talking,
go.
he's talking about Blue Cross. So
Yeah, he brought the
what
other
I'm,
thing
what
he
I'm
brought
wondering
up
about that is like I pay insurance. I pay about $10,000 a year. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, to include that in my taxes, which y'all do, it would average out to be just about the same, maybe a little bit less, right?
Say you pay how much? Did you say?
I pay about $8,000 to $10,000 a year in insurance premiums, but I do not have copays. Emergency visits cost me $150. The insurance takes care of the other thousands. Ambulance rides are free. Specialists, I get like
But you still have to have the
5
money to pay up front.
for an emergency visit.
Yeah.
No, I just go in there and tell them, hey, can I pay for this, through a payment plan? I can pay them $1 a month. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't affect your credit, your bankruptcy, anything is like that, as long as you make a payment. You can pay medical bills literally $1 a month. It does not matter. It will never go into insolvency, none of that.
See,
Standard medical would have been 50 to 100, like a Blue Cross.
That's
and
not
now
bad.
I mean, you still have the option. So here, until you find another job, like what he's talking about, Blue Cross, it's not worth the premiums. The premiums are pretty high with Blue Cross.
In Canada, you can do the same thing, right? Like, you can carry insurance on yourself and go to whatever doctor you want.
You
whenever
can.
You want, right? Yeah.
But you also, I mean, your doctor visits, you don't get charged for a doctor visit. You don't get charged for the emergency visit. You get charged for an ambulance if you take an ambulance there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you
then
you have to
that
pay.
then is
Where Blue Cross or
deducted.
something would come in, like your premiums, you would be paying for. They give you a discounted, like say, our Blue Cross is 80% for prescriptions, so they pay 80%. I pay the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So eyeglass
so does Canada,
care.
like
eye
the
care.
Canada government, do y'all pay for, just like the government, would they pay for your prescription? So you still have to pay for that out of pocket.
Well, it depends on the program that you're on. Like, if you can get like social assistance or whatever that would help. pay
Okay, so
for-
y'all have the same system, except you don't have to pay for doctor's visits, pretty much.
Yeah.
And as Alex pointed out, there's no monthly premium. It's just in the provincial taxes, and that's the same for Alberta.
Right. Yeah.
Well, what are the tax rates? Well, first of all, I need to put this out here first. Canadians are not as fat and unhealthy as Americans.
Okay,
Well,
now we're getting into lifestyle.
that's because they
The
don't
num-
live in
number
Texas
one-
and
the
have
number
meals
one
the size of the
expense-
state, man.
The number one expense in Americans' healthcare is fat, overweight fucks. Okay? So you would have to take a shitload out more in taxes than y'all.
Yeah, you're
mean,
not wrong.
Only if your food industry cut out the cornstarch from.
We're
your,
almost
from
that
every-
fat. He's saying, yeah.
Almost. I'm gonna check. How fat is Canada versus America?
You had a private, yeah. So he had you had a fever and cough, and he was in isolation for 4 days, and you had a private room. So was this during the whole COVID thing?
Alberta's got.
Alberta's got the beef eaters, yeah.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, this is bullshit. This shit says America is the most obese nation on earth. No, it is
Yeah,
not. It is
it is.
Qatar.
Is Qatar? How is it?
Yes,
Qatar?
you look at
Oh, I
Arab. You
can
look at
see
Arab
Qatar.
countries. Arab oil countries are the fattest
because-
countries on the planet.
Well, there's so much money flowing around, and those guys just live like
Yeah.
kings all the time.
Everybody's a sheik over there.
But the good thing about you had emergency surgery on Halloween. Oh, okay.
Hope you're doing better. I hope you're doing
Yeah,
better now, Alex.
I definitely hope you're doing better. I actually had a surgery the month before. Not emergency, but
Canada ranks as one of the world's most obese country.
what? It ranks
Yeah.
up there? Really?
Let's see. Obesity
Get outta
among
here.
adults, Canada. So you got.
Hey, Canada.
So see, this is just inaccurate because it says America, but it's not America. It's not. It's naming the big ass countries. So you got America, Mexico, New Zealand, Hungary, Australia, UK, Canada.
I could see UK being up there.
But they do drink a lot of beer, so they're probably just bloated from all the beer they're drinking.
Quebec has some chunky people.
They do, but they have some beautiful women too.
That's
Yeah.
because they were all prostitutes when they were brought over.
Whoa.
They were. They took prostitutes from France and brought them over to have sex with the soldiers.
Is that what it was?
That's how. Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, Australia people are very lean. Well, you know what I think about? Australia's a warm place. They're close to the ocean, lots of vitamin D, lots of outdoor activities, and they're
Yeah.
and
got
those
those-
guys are probably too scared. They're always running from fucking toxic snakes.
I was
or
hoping you would get there. They're constantly running for their lives.
something. Like fuck, man. That's one thing that
Like, Like I hear a bzzz, I think it's like a housefly or maybe a bumblebee. We have killer bees here. Maybe I think it's killer bee at worst. They're like, holy fuck, is it a flying Komodo dragon?
Right? Or a
I've
fucking
got,
flying spider that just got developed yesterday.
They get attacked by birds, magpies.
They had a war with the emus and they lost.
Oh yeah, they did, didn't they? The emu war, yeah.
Man.
So my office, well, my work has an office in Sydney, and whenever I like talk to them over a video call, well, the old office that we had over in Sydney, it was kind of overlooking that harbor bridge, that is by Sydney Opera House. Beautiful. Like you could see out the conference room window from over here and see the fucking Sydney Opera House. And it's like, man, you're just on the water. You're right on the water. What else do you need? And you like fucking look out the window of my office and it's just farmlands. Just see farmlands.
But for some people, that's what they want to see. Like I live in what's called the Texas Hill Country. Look it up at some point on Google. It's beautiful.
Texas
I'm not
Hill
gonna say it on
Country?
stream, but I could tell you which river I live in. I live off stream. It is one of the most clean rivers in Texas.
Does it look anything like the golf course behind me?
No. There's actual trees,
Oh, there's trees.
and the grass is actually green. It's not imported from fucking Australia.
He had a bumblebee, he said a few weeks ago. He freaked and thought it was a murder hornet.
Do you guys have bees?
He
We
lived
do
in
have
Lane
bees.
Cove for 6 months. Where's Lane Cove? In
That's
Texas?
a suburb in That's a suburb in Australia.
okay.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Sydney. That's awesome. So do you have an Australian accent, Alex? If you do, you have to log on to Discord and we have to talk.
Right?
I spoke to an Indian guy for tech support call, and then I heard chickens in the background. I'm not sure if he had farm game or real chickens. The answer to that is probably yes.
You know what I
probably
don't
had
like
it all.
about- I think it's so like I don't mind having Indian guys tech support because they usually know what they're talking about. You know, what fucking pisses me off every time is like, "Hello, my name is Dave." No, it's not.
It's not
Hello,
Dave.
my
No,
name
it's
is
not.
Kimberly. Like, don't lie to me when you answer the phone, because I'm not
Well-
gonna trust you. I mean, maybe the typical American can't pronounce your name. Okay, I get it, but like, fuck.
So we get these scam phone calls every now and then. I'm pretty sure Kilo and Alex know about this. So there will be like a computer message. This is a call from Canada Revenue Agency. You have an
God.
arrest warrant. You like that, and then they'll say, press 2 to talk to a Canada Revenue Agency agent, and so on and so forth, right? And I always make it a point to actually talk to one of them and just kind of waste their time, because
you
the
do,
guy
of
on the
course
other side or the person on the other side will be like, hello, this is Roger, and okay, not like this, hello, this is Roger,
No, yeah.
like that.
I was gonna say, do your best Indian accent.
Like in a really
Dude, you can-
fake voice.
It's
Forget your
you could-
Canadian
you
for
could
a
make-
second.
It's hilarious.
My Indian coworkers have US accents, and our US customers think the Canadian team is Indian.
I love that Indians can make fun of their accents, though. It's funny.
Oh yeah,
'Cause,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
other
absolutely.
people- some of them have such strong accents that you can't understand anything they're saying.
I like
Jim Browning is really good.
Jim
Shout out to
Browning?
Jim Browning. Shout out to that guy. His videos on exposing these
Oh, yeah.
scam call centers, amazing.
his
Mark
videos are
Rober,
like his videos. Oh, Mark Rober too. Yeah, he's
Mark
like,
Rober
he's like,
too.
He's like showing a call scammer his own webcam.
the guy freaks out. It's amazing. Must watch. Definitely
I'm
give
trying
it
to
a
think.
give
Jim
it.
Browning.
So a
Jim
lot of-
Browning.
There's
Yeah, a lot
a streamer on Twitch that fucks with these guys too. Fuck is his name again?
Jamaica is like the new international hub for scam calls like that now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Sorry, I was gonna say something.
I don't know. I love my Indian customers because they're so direct. Like they walk in, first of all, they're like, "No beef." I'm like, I assume so already. They're like,
Yeah, but JP, you
like-
eat beef too, don't you?
they're like 17
Yeah, I
beef
do.
burritos,
Yeah.
36 chicken quesadillas, 18 chalupas, no beef, no beef, no beef, no beef, no beef, no beef, buddy. Okay, no beef. And I'm like, "Yep, I got you, sir. The total is blah blah blah." And then they will take that receipt. Every single one. It's always like the grandpa or the dad. Everyone comes in as a big family, all of them. And then he will sit down and he will take out his damn calculator and he will add up the individual price of every item and make sure I did not rip them off.
Yep.
I love it.
Force of habit, man.
I
Can't
love
help
it. It just makes me smile every time because there's no way I could rip you off. I could accidentally charge you for an extra item, but I can't change the price.
I was gonna say, yeah, I remember now. We have at work, we have like a team in India that is like the downstream for some of the files that we generate over here in Canada, right? So every now and then they'll send us an email saying that, hey, we haven't received the file, can you please give us an ETA? And if we don't respond within like a certain time frame, they'll leave us a voicemail. And these guys are like in Mumbai or Bangalore or Pune or Indian cities, and they speak the English that Indian people speak, right? So their accents are thick, and whenever we get a voicemail from them, I make sure that I listen to it, even if I'm not the one to resolve the issue. I make sure to listen to it because many times people just can't make heads or tails of what they're saying.
Of what they're
on my
saying,
team.
yeah.
I'm the only guy from India on my team, like who's actually moved from India to Canada and then got a job
really?
here. There's another guy.
But
on
none
my
of them
team.
actually speak it?
People like there's one guy who is ethnically Indian, like East Indian,
But he doesn't
but was
understand the
born
language.
but was born and brought up here, like in Canada. So he speaks Punjabi, but he doesn't speak Hindi, right?
Okay.
And as a result, like he might be able to understand sometimes, but he's usually not involved in these tickets or whatever. So I always like get on there and I listen to it, and then I kind of read the thread that's been made, where people are talking among themselves. Oh, what is he trying to say? And then I'll quietly just write a message. He's talking about this thing. Because I can understand it. It's like this hidden superpower, right? It's amazing. A few months ago, one of the guys said, maybe you should, in your thickest Indian accent, leave a voicemail just to mess with the team. Just leave a voicemail in your thickest Indian accent. I gotta do that. It's amazing.
I'm just
Sorry,
sitting here fishing.
Got a
Right.
bit sidetracked over
Like
there.
you guys talk about emails and whatnot at work. Man, at work, my store's in the hood, the one I just took over. My employees are sitting there talking about the cases they've caught, how many times they've been arrested and shit. It's interesting. This dude was telling me today about the first time he ever got arrested. He was coming home from a strip club with his girlfriend who was a stripper, and she thought he was cheating on her. So she
shit.
pulled out a knife and stabbed him like 3 times, and he's just like lifting up his shirt, showing me the scars. Like, dude, you can't do that in your kitchen. You're in a kitchen. You can't do that, right? And he's like, so I started choking her. Like, she's stabbing me. I don't know what to do. So I started choking her. And he's like, that bitch called the cops on me. And like he showed me the police report. He's like, look at this shit. And like it was word for word what he said, right? But he's the one that got charged.
That's messed up.
I was like, you know why? He's like, why? I was like, because you called her a bitch to the cops. I guarantee it.
Yeah, right. Wow.
I feel bad for this guy. Oh
Like,
man.
he's a funny guy, man. Like today, I was talking to him. I was like, hey, is there any possibility you can pass a background check? I was like, I'm not gonna ask what your cases are. Just this is what disqualifies you. It's things like theft. You can't be a manager with theft. Period.
Right.
Possession's fine. Distribution's kind of iffy depending on what the product was, how much you got caught with, blah blah blah. And I was like, "Is there any chance you can pass a background check?" And that dude looked so nervous, like he was about to get fired.
Really?
I was like, no. I'm asking, like, tell me exactly how long it's been since each one was felony or misdemeanor before I run the background check, because you will be fired automatically if one of these ones that's a trigger, I'm telling you, you know. And he's like, oh, yeah. So he's like, let me get a list together.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, how many times have you been arrested? And he's like, I don't know, 20, 25 times.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I was like,
Oh
how
my
old are you? 32.
Oh my god.
It's
Oh,
almost
man.
once a year since he turned like a teenager.
I was like,
I've caught 5
holy
fish
crap,
while we're
dude.
sitting here gabbing. I'm fishing.
Hell yeah. Dude,
Oh.
my favorite game on the Super Nintendo back in the day, I think it was called like Rapala Fishing.
Yeah.
God, I used to love that game.
I played those too. Just fun times.
Like, oh, you got a, lunker.
The voiceovers that were in that game, they were pretty sweet when you catch something. I think I played the bass one too. Like the bass
Oh yeah,
fishing
I had
one.
like 4 different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had like some slots, some like Vegas game. Play like slots and poker and whatnot. Like hire escorts and shit. It was weird. Probably shouldn't have been playing it when I was like 7.
Yeah, probably not. I'm thinking tonight I want to do a short for the Warzone. Our game last night, JP. There was some pretty good.
Yeah.
That last. I
Second to
think I
last
found most of the click. Yeah, the second last game there. We had a lot of fucking kills there. What did we end up with? Was it 16 and 12, or was it 10 and 16
Yeah,
or something?
10 and
like that?
10 and 16. We got 26 kills between us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can make fish into fish wraps, so they're basically
Yes.
like fish tacos in the game.
But you need
they're-
to have a windmill and get some flour. So I
So
have
they're
to go
one of
to
they're one of the higher tier foods. They're not like super amazing, but they have like great overall stats.
Those ones. Remember, I was saying the serpent fish or serpent stew, lox meat pie, I think it is, and the fish wraps are your best
Yeah.
combination of food. Definitely
Yes,
a
that's
plains one.
plains. Yes, but you can cook regular fish, and it's pretty good like mid game food, like sausage fish and what's the other shit? Something.
But
I
don't
remember
underestimate.
that one.
I go to the plains even right now. I did that last time too. I'll go to the plains now just to kill some death skeetos, get me some needles, die a few times to the little trolls or goblins or furlings they're called. Yep, I got carrot soup. I have a little bit of carrot soup. Actually, turnip soup I find is better than carrot soup. Or
Isn't
turnip
carrot
stew,
soup?
sorry.
Carrot soup is better for stamina. Turnip is better for health.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually,
Bread just sucks.
turnips is better for all of it, I believe. Let's just see. What? I don't have any. I must have ate my last one. I got some more in the fridge in the house.
All right, guys. I gotta go eat.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up shutting the stream down here real quick.
What are you gonna eat, JP?
There's chicken,
Chicken. You want to hear what I'm gonna eat? You're gonna be so jealous.
pizza.
No, I'm gonna make tomahawk ribeye, fingerling
Ooh.
potatoes with garlic and rosemary, and asparagus.
Carrot, turnip, and fish.
That
But
sounds
if you want, so
hella carbs.
do I have some of that?
I don't have
sounds
to worry
like-
about carbs. I have a metabolism of like a 7-year-old.
50
I mean,
health, 50 stamina, 1600 tech second, and a 2 HP tick.
I gotta eat my proteins, man. Anyway, fun
Okay,
chatting.
we will. Yeah, for sure. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday.
See you tomorrow.
Um,
Salmon sounds
maybe we'll
good.
do some Warzone tomorrow. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I might be working late tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how tomorrow evening turns out. But definitely in for Warzone. Maybe tonight if you're up for it. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah.
Tonight I'm gonna be heading to bed. I gotta go see my surgeon tomorrow in the morning.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay. So
I just looked at this Earl's menu. This shit looks good.
Oh, salmon's so
damn.
good. Salmon from
Salmon.
Earl's, dude. Oh, you just had that?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
I'm guessing that's a main plate.
Earl's.
Salmon Zen Bowl.
Is that what you
all
had?
right, guys.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody. We will catch up again tomorrow. Thanks for dropping by, Alex. Fun chat. Hope
Yeah,
to
man.
see you around.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas
Merry,
and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. All right.
All right.
Peace.
See ya. Fish crafts into anything. Yeah, they craft into a lot of. I didn't even see that. That's what you were answering that thing for.
Si, senor.
Thanks for answering that. You had the main plate. Oh, damn. Salmon rice subbed with warm. That warm potato salad, dude, is so good.
Ew.
No, the warm potato salad that Earl's has, you would like it. It's good. Well, I guess. Do you like creamy potato salad, though?
No, potato salad should only be mustard base. I
Well,
live in a predominantly
it
German
does have a
area.
mustard base
Okay, well, then that's okay.
because it's yellow.
Yeah, so Texas was founded by mainly the area I live in was mainly founded by Germans. So there's a lot of really good German restaurants, a lot of good German beer here.
Oh, okay.
German women are just attractive, but you don't want to hear them talk.
Why? You don't like German accents?
I don't like German women's accents because they're like, "Hi, my name is Sabrina."
Not all of them are like that.
They make me feel like a child. I'm like, "Hi,
Yeah.
my name is Mr. Cuddles."
Hello, I have an innie.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I'm gonna log out, call this stream for the night, and go and make a video, and then log off. Actually, I'm logging off now, but I'm gonna go and make a video, and then I'll be gone.
Have a good night, sir.
Okay, you too, my man. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day as well there, Alex. Thanks for dropping by the stream. Make sure if you want to come back, we are live again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Probably going to play some Warzone tomorrow. You can watch us murder people and get murdered. Either way, we are here. Feel free to drop by anytime. You're always welcome. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And most importantly, you can finish the last one. Please be kind and rewind.